and welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and as you can tell from the title, today or tonight's reading is actually going to be for all of my fellows out there, okay? For all of my divine masculine energy. So we are going to be doing a divine feminine to divine masculine reading tonight, okay? So for all of my men out there, for all of my masculine energy, we are going to be tapping into the divine feminine, seeing where her energy's at. We're going to be seeing where her dream state's at. We're also going to be looking at her 3D perspective. We're going to be looking at her, what it is that she wants, she needs, she yearns for. We're going to look at how she feels about you. We're also going to be looking at what is her restraints, what's holding her back. And of course, we'll just kind of see what's going on and of course, clarify where it's needed, okay? But before we do get started, I do want to go ahead and pull some overall advice for my masculines. Hey, Kareen. So for my feminines hopping on, this is a really good way to look at maybe a reflection of yourself from a higher perspective as well, okay? So divine feminines are definitely welcome in this reading. There's, obviously nothing wrong with it, but this is pertaining to my divine masculines checking in on the divine feminine, okay? So I do want to go ahead and start off with overall messages for my divine masculines, okay? This is going to be advice from Spirit. Advice for when we get into this reading, all right? All right, Spirit, show me the advice and messages for my divine masculines, please. I hope all of you guys are having a good night. Don't worry, this is not a glass of wine. This is actually water, you guys, but the cup itself has a kind of olive tint to it. So it looks like it's wine, but I promise you I've been sober for over, I don't even know, over 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 4. I lost track. I honestly did. But I don't drink alcohol. I drink water, okay? Anyways, cheers to those of you guys who do drink, though. Have a drink for me. Yeah, I'm more of the DD for everybody, all right? So that being said, let's go ahead and get some advice for you guys from Spirit. Overall messages from guardian angels, from divine, okay? From ancestors among us, just to see what it is that you may need to know before we get into your reading. Okay, so this is the only thing that's going to actually apply to you, my divine masculines. After this, we're going to actually just tap into divine feminine's energy, okay? All right, let's shuffle one more time. I will be shuffling in today's reading. It is needed in this time, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and find out what Spirit has for you, all right? All right, Spirit, what do you have for my divine masculines out there? Advice, messages, show me what I need to see, Spirit, when it comes to my divine masculines, please. We have expect powerful change. Ooh, I like the start of this already. Very, very interesting. We will be tapping in and clarifying and finding out exactly what powerful change may be happening. Ooh, the answers you need are also coming. Very beautiful energy, divine masculine, okay? So I do feel like maybe there's been a little bit of confusion with you, my divine masculines. Maybe not really knowing when the answers you've been seeking are coming, or if you're even going to find out the answers that you've been seeking, right? Maybe you've been seeking things when it comes to divine masculine's energy yourself with divine feminine. Maybe you're wondering how divine feminine feels about you, right? So that's what this reading's for. Regardless, the answers you are seeking are coming to you. And look, Spirit wants you to know, okay? So if you guys have felt like giving up, don't give up just quite yet. Sorry about my brightness on my light. I apologize. Okay? Get 2 more spirits. Feminine energy in their reading did get 5. So if we get 5, we get 5. If not, I'm just aiming for 4, okay? See if we can get 1 more spirit, 1 more. A new start is coming. Beautiful energy, masculine. I feel like masculine energy has kind of really stepped above feminine energy here. Look, a win-win outcast is in forecast. I feel like a lot of my divine masculines are really headed on the right track here. This is really positive energy right off the get-go, okay? And I feel like this is kind of like a pat on the back for my divine masculines. I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you, look, I mean, this is pretty powerful right here. We've got expect powerful change, new moon and eclipse. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini's all about thinking, right? A new start is coming, new moon period, right? A new moon, new emotions, new adventures, new passion, new intimacy. Oh, wow. A win-win outcome is in forecast, full moon in Libra. This is the balancing, the justice of, right, the scales, the balancing of the scales here. Maybe you are dealing with a Libra, maybe you have Libra in your chart. Point blank is, right now on the table, we've got Gemini and Libra energy, okay? you know, Geminis are really into just really logically thinking. So I feel like this is honestly ego versus emotions here with Libra, balancing out the emotions, you know, and understanding that the way you've been thinking divine masculine is clearly right. I feel like you're definitely headed in the right path here, okay? So I do want to clarify, oh, wow, interesting. So divine masculine to divine feminine, yesterday's reading, okay? They actually got this card here at the bottom of the deck in their advice from spirit, right? Interesting is to look at the bigger picture. So I feel like honestly, this is your grounding energy. I feel like honestly, at some point, divine masculines, you've kind of passed up the divine feminines here. The divine feminines are kind of in this energy right now. And with you having this grounding energy, I feel like this is past tense for you. And it's really pushing you to find your way and seek answers and somewhat control, not control, but balance, right? With this justice scales here, really balance out those scales and really impactfully change your cycles. And this is actually really beautiful. So yeah, let's go ahead and clarify a few things here and find out exactly what's going on. And then we will tap into divine feminine and find out where she's at. I did do a reading earlier today, you guys, the twin flame journey. And I will tell you, it started out pretty typical with the twin flame journey. But at the end, it was very, very kind of scary for me to see not only divine feminine, but divine masculine kind of in an energy of repeating cycles. So overall energy here from spirit to you, divine masculine, is that you are going to have to be the leader here. And I feel like, honestly, the scales are tipping a little bit. I feel like divine feminine was a leader for so long. And I feel like now that energy is shifting. I feel like a lot of my divine masculines are really waking up here, okay? And this is actually beautiful because if divine feminine needs you more than ever, it's gonna be now. So this is beautiful. This gives me a lot of hope myself for the collective, okay? Excited to get into this reading. I haven't had a smile on my face like this in a while, all right? So let's see what's going on. Obviously, I wanna know what kind of powerful change is going on here, okay? The answers you need are coming. I'm not going to clarify that. We should be able to basically find out some of the answers you may have been seeking about your divine feminine throughout the read, because we're clearly going to tap into her energy. We're going to see where she's at, where her dream state's at. We're going to look at everything. The new start is coming. Again, I'm not going to really clarify that either here. And the reason for that is just because it's a new start. Who cares what it's about, right? It's a new beginning. It's a new bright future, right? It's just a positive card. And a win-win outcome is in forecast. I'm not going to clarify either for you guys, okay? So this is spirit just confirming that whatever it is that you've been chasing, whatever direction you're headed in divine masculine, this is a win-win outcome, okay? So I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, you may have been questioning which way to go. I think regardless, a win-win outcome is in forecast because I feel like you're looking at it from a logical but yet a balanced emotional stand. So you're looking at who you're going to hurt in this situation, how you're going to feel in the long term. And so it's just this, it's a different way for you guys to normally think than you normally have. I feel like before the balancing wasn't there. So this win-win outcome is because you have learned how to balance your emotions and your ego. That is absolutely beautiful. Again, this is like that pat on the back, divine masculine, all right? So we do have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck already, okay? Regardless, this is action forward, okay? We're going from a 3 to a 4 here. So we are going from the new start, a new beginning, obviously fixated on what it is that you want, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, this is the change that's going to be happening, okay? I feel like whatever it is that you have been thinking about manifesting, whether this is happiness, divine masculine, whether this is taking action towards someone that maybe you haven't expressed emotions to, or, you know, just taking actions towards divine feminine, okay? Again, you know, the decision is ultimately up to you, and you have to make sure that you are in the right place to accept the challenge of the twin flame duo, because let me tell you, it's a battle, right? Of course, it is a reward, but there's also the battle, right? So you just want to really make sure that you're ready for the twin flame connection, because if you aren't, you can obviously just create more issues, because divine masculine, the divine feminine is what makes you weak, okay? So I feel like you really have to get a lot of strength here, divine masculine, okay? So we do have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck already, okay? Again, this is the second time I've seen the Three of Pentacles still at the bottom of the deck here. Outside influence, you guys know this. I really talk about the Three of Pentacles. Yes, this can be work. Yes, this can be the home life. Yes, this can be the family. This can be people, places, or things, okay? So this can also be money. When I see this card, though, It is just that material outer influence, okay? This is not looking for the answers inside. This is working hard on the answers on the outside, okay? This is the actual material value. This is the work that is put into this, okay? So the outside influence can be you influencing in your outer world, okay? Overall, though, this is a lot of influence in this powerful change, okay? So I do feel like you're going to be working harder on dynamics in your life, okay? I feel like you're going to be working harder here, and this is the powerful change that you're going to really feel the reward of, because you've thought about this and now you're taking action. So here for this new beginning, this new start's coming, and here's this new start. Here is the new beginning with the threes. This is you working hard when it comes to the family unit, when it comes to work, when it comes to, again, anything, people, places, or things that you're going to be working on manifesting, okay? We also have the Queen of Wands. This is telling me that you are manifesting a Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is someone who's very intimate, very passionate. A little warning, guys, make sure that you're not focused just on the intimate, right? We're going to tap into it. Hopefully you want love too and not just an intimate connection, but we will be seeing what's going on, okay? So I do feel like you are going to be working hard with the Queen of Wands. Now, is the Queen of Wands the twin flame? We will find out, or if this is someone else that you choose to take another path with. We also have the Princess of Cups in reverse, as well as the Queen of Wands still in the upright. So here's maybe the two options you have, or maybe two options you're dealing with, okay? Now, these two options do not have to be an actual third party. We did see the Three of Pentacles, so it could be that you are dealing divine masculine with two karmic situations, okay? If this is not your situation, if you're not dealing with two karmic situations, this could just be the influence of a mother, a sister, or even a brother in their feminine energy, someone who's a little bit more in their emotions, okay? One woman is a lot more driven, likes to take action, very intimate, very passionate, very, it's not really a nurturing, it's just a very positive, go-getting kind of attitude, okay? And then the other one is very immature, okay? Very, very promiscuous, okay? So we have two energies coming through here. For some reason, these women have a huge part to do with this powerful change that's happening, okay? All right, divine masculines. Interesting already. So I do feel like, honestly, divine masculines, you had a lot on your plate, okay? Possible two karmic situations, or if not, maybe one of these is your twin flame. All right, so there was a decision that was not made with the Judgment here in reverse, as well as the Queen of Wands still in the upright, okay? So I do feel like this is the twin flame. I'm not accurate yet. I haven't really picked up on this energy yet because I haven't really tapped into it, but I do feel like there is a sense of you knowing that you never made a decision with this Queen of Wands, okay? The decision was never made. Or if the decision was made, the decision did not benefit the Queen of Wands, or at least divine masculine, you don't feel like it benefited the Queen of Wands, okay? So there's some type of powerful change that's going to be happening with your two karmic situations, or if not, the influence from a mother or a sister or a masculine and a feminine energy. Also to maybe if just influence, again, just that outer influence period, okay? Expect powerful change when it comes to this Queen of Wands, the person who you feel like a decision was never made, or maybe you feel like the decision was never made, you know, by the divine feminine or this Queen of Wands, okay? Last time, you guys, King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, okay? So here's a couple right here. Now, obviously, this isn't the perfect match, but who's to say who's the perfect match, right? We do have the Queen of Wands. Again, this is that really creative, ambitious, very beautifully intense kind of sexual woman. Not saying that she's not loving, not saying that she can't manifest, but she is more in her, or you at least see her more in this energy, this really intimate, very sensual, very attractive, very sexy, very confident, very ambitious, very creative. Okay, this is the energy you see her in. And then the King of Pentacles, this is you really wanting to manifest this Queen of Wands, okay? You wanting to be the king to this Queen of Wands. You want to be the man who manifests, the masculine energy who manifests, because I know some of my feminines out there and they're masculine checking in on this energy, okay? So regardless if you feel like you're more in your masculine, well, then there's definitely something that you have been manifesting with this feminine energy, okay? Period. You want to manifest with the Queen of Wands, okay? You want to take action with the Queen of Wands, period, okay? So a lot of powerful changes are going to be taking place there. So let's see what's going on with this powerful change, Spirit. I like to go through the deck once, you guys. Okay, for those of you guys who are new. For those of you who aren't, you understand it's about a complete cycle with me. 2 8s that I can see right now clarifying powerful change, okay? So I do feel like this powerful change is kind of, actually both of the 8s are upside down, okay? So this is a slow moving. This is not fast action, okay? I feel like, honestly, there's somewhat of a little bit of stagnation for you to hear. There has been some stagnation for you ending out whatever's going on. Clearly, we saw the 2 feminine energies. One was in the upright, one was in the reverse. The Queen of Wands, we do know that you do want to take action towards, okay? So I feel like, honestly, you're leaving one karmic relationship. Now, for those of you guys where you're not leaving someone in the dust and you've just been single here, again, this can be that outside influence of a mother, of a sister, of a friend, some type of feminine kind of emotional being that kind of influences your decision when it comes to this Queen of Wands, okay? There's a powerful change that's going to happen with this whole dynamic. Now, with the 8 of Cups in reverse, I feel like, honestly, wow, the Empress. Wow, you guys. Oh my God, I'm already blushing here. This is beautiful. My masculines have literally passed my feminines up. Like, you're blowing me off my socks right here, straight up. So we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse as well as the 8 of Cups in reverse, okay? So the 8 of Cups is usually talking about, you know, someone walking away from you. But in the reverse, this is you walking away from someone, okay? So it's like you walked away from someone and you feel like you created a lot of stagnation in your life, okay? Now, maybe for some of you guys out there, maybe this chick walked away from you, okay? It's hard to say right now. Either way, though, you know that whoever was abandoned, okay, this is the easier way to say it, who was ever abandoned in this situation, whether it be you, divine masculine, or the divine feminine, either way, you know that the abandoned feeling is going to be changing when it comes to this Empress, when it comes to your counterpart. It's like you feel the action that is leading you towards divine feminine, that is leading you to your Empress, okay? So the powerful change is going to happen. I do feel like, honestly, there's been a situation with this outer influence, right? This third party. Again, third party can mean people, places, and things, okay? But divine masculine, straight up, your energy here is walking back to something you've abandoned to. The powerful change is this energy that you've been wanting to walk away from, right? To what you've been wanting to walk towards. But again, this is like a turnaround, right? You walked away from this energy. You don't like where you're at. There's a lot of negative energy, clearly, because, or maybe not even negative energy anymore. Maybe you're out of this energy. We're going to have to get into actually, I'm not going to even clarify. It doesn't even matter because we're getting into divine feminine energy. But again, powerful change is going to happen with this counterpart, okay? So I do feel like I said, with this kind of energy, divine masculines, you are going to have to take the initiative. You are going to have to be the leader now. For so long, and I know this as a divine feminine, and I also know this because I have been really tuned into my divine feminine energy for a while. Clearly, I can relate to my divine feminines, okay? The issue here, though, is you have now passed up divine feminine completely, okay? You are going towards this counterpart. I feel like you know what it is that you want. You are willing to take action now, and I kind of feel like, too, with this energy here, that you really don't care what divine feminine is going to say. You're still going to take the initiative to fix the things that you've abandoned. This is why Spirit's telling you, though, to expect powerful change. I feel like a lot of you guys are really doubting this connection, and not doubting the connection. I know you know that this is your Empress. This Queen of Wands is your Empress. I know this, okay? They don't have to be a fire sign, okay? That's not what this is about. This is about you knowing that this is your person. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, that's the powerful change. And I feel like because you've been literally thinking about who you're going to hurt in the process, what it's going to do for you in the process, I feel like, honestly, this work that has been really put in divine masculine has been excellent work. I mean, again, yeah, you've had some stagnation, but this stagnation is about to change. This stagnation, it's like, and you know what? This goes back to readings probably about a month ago, maybe even 2 months ago, when I was doing the divine masculine, divine energy check-in, and we were looking at what it is that you were feeling for each other, and we were also looking at what it is that were your blockages, your obstacles, and of course that kind of, you know, overall possible outcome thing. Okay, during that time, divine masculine had a lot of issues with not knowing, right? And not trusting intuition. And I feel like at some point, divine masculine just started really trusting themselves. And I feel like you took the proper steps in past tense here because you're taking action towards your counterpart. So there's no, I mean, look, the start's happening. It's already here. Everything is positive. A win-win outcome. The answers you need are literally right around the corner. This powerful change is happening. This is some serious, intense energy, okay? So let me just get off this, okay? There's no reason to go into this. Divine masculine, you're very confident, okay? You're very confident here. You know that divine feminine is what you want. You're wanting to take the action. You've taken the action needed to take the action towards your Empress, okay? And that's beautiful. So let's go ahead and start tapping into divine feminine. All right, let's see where divine feminine is at, all right? I'm going to be using the same thing I did in the divine feminine reading, which was the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Excuse me, I just ate pizza, you guys. All right. This is the Tattoo Tarot. We are going to be clarifying with the Hermetic deck like I normally do. And then if we need to, I will pull overall messages from Spirit at the very end. And then maybe even possibly overall possible outcome with my lovely Island Timeless Wellness Oracle deck, okay? I need to put all the descriptions down below so you guys can find the decks if you're interested. I just haven't had time, okay, you guys? I apologize. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. We're going to tap into the current energy first, okay? Also, to you guys, just before we get into this, my kids, okay, I have two twin girls. They're on the stairs. I can already hear them. They're going to be driving me insane tonight, okay? I have two boys upstairs on their games, so the internet connection is going to be shit, okay? This is live. Shit gets real, okay? And if something happens, I'm apologizing now, all right? Never know what's going to happen on live, okay? Also, too, you guys, before we get started, if you guys are catching this live, you'll know because there will be a live red button in the top left-hand corner. If you do not see that live button, you guys did not catch this live, hashtag replay in the comments down below. I am trying to keep tabs on who catches this live out of my views versus not, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and tap into this. We do have the Magician, and there's that Three of Pentacles yet again, okay? I did pre-shuffle off camera, you guys, so I had cleansed the decks and done everything, set intentions. So the fact that this is at the bottom of the deck says a lot, okay? This is kind of the past tense energy here, all right? Divine masculine, so this is telling me here that a lot of you guys are leaving this hard work you've been putting elsewhere behind, okay? But at the same time, this is a new beginning that you're working hard on here, okay? You've been working really hard on this. We also have the Magician in reverse. I feel like there's still some trickery though, so we're going to see what's going on with this trickery, okay? Now, referring to feminine energy, my feminines, okay, are tricked by your energy. They don't know what it is that you're really thinking. They don't, again, this is no communication. So my divine feminines have no idea how you really feel. So the issue with that is here you are in their energy of feeling like you're a trickster. Feeling like you are deceitful, right? You manifest things that aren't to their benefit, okay? And again, they really feel this energy of you working hard in the third party situations, okay? Twin flames always mirror each other, okay? So how you feel, how they feel is kind of the same thing, just in a different perspective, okay? Maybe different weaknesses, but yet different strengths. Maybe where you're weak, they're strong. Maybe where you're strong, they're weak. This is why I said for the longest time, my feminines have been really strong, and now they're breaking down and becoming weak. So now it's time for those tables to turn, right? It's time for the masculines to step up here, okay? We still have the Magician in the reverse, and here is the Eight of Wands, this fast communication. Very interesting. So clearly, divine feminines want fast communication, period, okay? They want this even with the trickster, okay? There can be some good and bad in that. Clearly, you're going to have to make the decision of when is the time. Girls, upstairs, please. You're going to have to you're going to have to really figure out, again, what decision you're going to have to make and when is the right time to take action. Because, again, just like I tell my feminine energies, I'm going to tell divine masculines the same way. If you come in and manifest this and divine feminine is not where she needs to be, it's just going to hurt all over again, and it's going to hurt your ego and your pride even worse. So it's really important that both of you guys are where you need to be, okay? Regardless, this fast communication is needed. This fast communication is wanted. So I feel like divine feminine does want to communicate with you. She does want to speak with you. She wants to talk about things, and she wants this to happen fast. Now, right? We also have the trickster. Again, they still feel like you're a trickster, though. They feel like there's illusions, and this is why you have not come forward, okay? You know, I also feel like, and I know this from divine feminine standpoint, divine feminine wants you to communicate. Divine feminine wants you to take action. Yeah, look. Again, divine feminine wants the emperor to take action, okay? But there's still trickery even in this, okay? We know this. I'm working with my divine feminines, and if any of you guys are watching this video, you clearly know I'm working with you guys, okay? But divine feminine, for my divine masculines out there, want the emperor to not be this trickster, okay? They want to know that you're really the emperor and not this tricking ass magician, okay? So I do feel like feminine energy does kind of have this issue with, who are you? Are you, again, the emperor, or are you the magician in reverse? Are you the trickster? Are you tricking me, right? Again. So again, it's important, and I talk about this with my divine feminines as well, you guys. You know, it's just, the twin flame journey is one of the hardest journeys because it's a hit or miss, right? It's a tag, you're it. It's very painful, and the separation, though, is what the twin flame journey is about, okay? It's not the moments where you guys are together and in union. It's when you're in separation, because the self-growth, the self-expansion is what, sorry, this freaking stupid fly. The self journey, right? The going through that heartache, not everybody feels that pain, okay? Not everybody goes through a twin flame connection, because for the twin flame connection to actually exist, one has to feel it and not even understand it. And then on top of it, one has to realize what it is that they're feeling, right? So the twin flame journey is not for everyone. Not everybody realizes what the twin flame journey is. My point is there's a lot of battles with the twin flame journey. And the separation is the most important part of the twin flame journey, okay? We have the Three of Wands in reverse. Interesting, another three. Steffi, you guys on Facebook. So I don't answer questions like most of the Facebookers do. I'm actually a YouTuber. I just live stream to Facebook, you guys. I do things differently. If you guys want personal questions, you will have to do a personal reading. My email is in the description box up above if you're on Facebook, and it's down below if you're on Instagram. As far as personal questions go, that would be a personal reading. I do collective readings free here on YouTube, which should actually answer some of the questions and at least guide you in the right path. Obviously for self-healing purposes as well as growth, right? So again, if you don't gain anything out of this reading, you are just gonna have to email me and I'll send you over a price list. Just email me and be like, hey, Empress Egypt, can I get a price list? And I'll send it over to you, okay? So again, back to the Three of Wands energy in reverse, as well as the Magician in the upright now. Interesting, right? Very, very interesting. So I do feel like, honestly, I feel like divine feminine feels like this separation will always be this manifestation. Okay, they look, divine feminine really feels this separation. Divine feminine really feels like the outer third wheel. Okay, and it's like, as time passes here, divine feminine feels further and further out. Okay, this energy is like, I feel like this is honestly what she's manifesting without knowing, right? This is that energy of manifesting these things, because it's like the saying when you read the Bible, you know, once you know the Bible, it's up to you to abide by it, because if you don't, it's like, you know, the person who doesn't know Christianity doesn't get punished, but the person who has read the Bible and knows the rules will be punished because you know, right? Same kind of energy. I feel like this energy with divine feminine right now is kind of in a very emotional state for divine masculine. Therefore, there's a lot of blockages, okay, in this current energy with divine feminine. These blockages, it's like they know, they've read the Bible, they've watched tarot reading after tarot reading to understand, right? But there's still not a lot of change happening. Again, this is where I feel like it's because they're waiting for divine masculines to manifest this beginning, because there has been a lot of divine masculines who have kept secrets, okay? They've been the magician. They were able to manifest, you guys. You were able to manifest connections. And for a lot of my masculines, you have been an ego, right? It's been very logical for you, the way you think things through. You know, for feminine energy, there's not a whole lot of thinking. There's a whole lot of emotion. So I feel like here, that's kind of what this is, right? This is that energy of, again, divine feminine feeling like an outer third wheel, straight up, right? Feeling like there's never going to be a new beginning, feeling like this new beginning will never manifest. All right, so let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. All right, let's tap into the current energy of divine feminine. All right, Spirit, show me the current energy of my divine feminine, please. Look, there's that magician already. And wow, the 7 of Wands in reverse. Look, I felt this in today's earlier reading. Divine feminine's having a really hard time understanding all 4 elements and using all 4 elements to manifest. So there's a lot of trickery within divine feminine's own perception of things. There's a lot of trickery in divine feminine's mind state, in their emotional state, as well as how they manifest, right? And I'm going to tell my divine masculines the same way and the same thing that I have told my divine feminines. Pray for your divine feminine masculine, okay? Because this energy is very painful. I do feel a lot of, and again, this is a mirroring image, remember, because twin flames always mirror each other, okay? So this energy, even though divine feminine is very heartbroken, this is also telling me that you're very heartbroken, or you have been very heartbroken. I feel like now, since divine masculine, you're taking the action to figure things out, right? Now it's no longer thinking about it because you thought about it for so long. Now it's like, okay, you're taking action towards divine feminine, or at least what you know that you deserve as an individual, because you've grown, you've taken the time to heal as an individual. So divine feminine is where you were at, right? Really thinking about things, but thinking about things on an emotional level and not balancing out that logic. A lot of my divine feminine energy here is not planning things out. Look, masculine energy, you have an easier advantage when it comes to battles and games and wars, because it's in your nature. It is in your primal instinct to hunt, to be the hunter, okay? Feminine energy is totally opposite here. Feminine energy is bring me food, okay? Take care of me. Make sure that, you know, you protect me and the kids. It's just the instinct of feminine versus masculine. Not saying that it's got to be that way. I'm just saying ultimately this is that energy here, right? Divine feminine here is, again, not fully understanding how to manifest. Therefore, they don't know how to play the game. Okay, they don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to defend and protect themselves. They don't know how to take the tools that are around them and actually create. Now, I'm not saying that with all of them. I'm just saying with this energy, for this collective that is watching this reading, this is the energy of the divine feminine. Okay, the divine feminine does not know how to get through the fears and problems. Divine feminine is trapped in the 7 of Wands. Okay. There's a lot of damage being done to the heart space. Look, this is the 7 of Wands. Let me tell you something about the 7 of Wands with feminine energy here, okay? The 7 of Wands, yes, is passion, creation, adventure, ambition, but more importantly, it's the will to push forward, okay? In the reverse, it's like divine feminine has no will to push forward. Interesting enough, it's still the heart in the image as well. These wands have literally pierced this heart. Let me hold it in the upright so you can see it. These wands have pierced through that heart, and there's actually driplets of blood, okay? But look, in the upright, the wand's still there being victorious, right? Willing to fight. In the reverse, it's like divine feminine has waved that red flag, okay? Man. All right, let's see what else we got. Divine feminine energy, please, Spirit. Show me current energy of divine feminine in the world. Yeah, devastation, destruction, feeling like the whole world is crushed above their head. Wow, the Lovers in reverse, really focused on this separation, you guys, okay? Man, divine masculine. Yeah, they feel like there's not going to be any communication. Yeah, look, they're feeling this destruction over and over again. Interesting. So I I feel like divine masculine, your energy is the same. Obviously, this is a mirroring effect here. So I do know that, you know, even though, and it's so different because this is masculine energy versus feminine energy, right? So feminine is very, yes, at some point they are willing to fight. But with feminine energy, it's not all the time, okay? With feminine energy, they tend to fight for what they really, really feel, okay? And I feel like they have fought for you for so long, they're giving up. And it's not that they're giving up on you, they're just giving up on themselves, okay? Whatever happened, this decision that wasn't made literally has divine feminine in current energy. And this is current energy, okay? They're thinking about you heavily. They feel like you are not going to communicate here, okay? They truly feel like you're never going to communicate with them. They feel like there's never going to be communication. This is this current energy, no communication, okay? We know this is a no contact reading. It came through in divine masculine's reading to divine feminine, and now it's coming through again in divine masculines to divine feminine. I saw this when I was pre-shuffling off deck too, okay? For some reason, a lot of my readings, it's like I'm being pulled to do no communication twin flame readings, okay? Again, I told you guys this months ago that I felt like this is the return of the twin flames, okay? There's a lot of destruction here for my feminine energy, okay? There's a lot of feeling like their world has been dead. Look, the Empress is in reverse now. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright though. So there we go. We got some good karma coming in, okay? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get one more, Spirit. Let's get one more. Actually, you know what? Let's leave the completion out, okay? This is current energy anyway. It's just 8 cards. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, not really wanting to take action when it comes to the passion right now, okay? Look, divine feminine is not going to take action. With this grounding energy, divine feminine is not taking action. If she does take action, it'll be action for self, right? Self-respect, self-love, self-spark. This energy is an adventurous, immature energy, but in the reverse, this is someone who's very stubborn, someone who's very hard-headed without even fully understanding that, okay? Not saying that all of my divine feminines are hard-headed, but I am saying that there's something that they're being very, that guy, right? Very hard-headed. All right, let's break this down. So again, divine feminine is really feeling like they can't manifest this. They cannot figure this out. They cannot create this, okay? Starting off the reading, they cannot create this connection, and it's driving them insane. They feel like, again, you're not going to manifest with them. They can't manifest with you, period. They feel like there's a whole lot of trickery going on. There's a whole lot of illusions within their life right now, divine masculines, okay? There's a whole lot of just trickery, period, okay? They don't know what's up from down right now. Again, 7 of Swords, there's a lot of pain right now. They're not knowing how to be victorious right now. They're not knowing how to get over the problems and fears. And of course, with the World card in reverse, there's a lot of not trusting in divine. There's a lot of the world falling down on them because they're not trusting in the divine process, right? So there's a lot of emphasis around this separation here, okay? A lot. We're going to clarify clearly. I'm probably going to have to clarify most of these cards here, okay? Again, no communication, total destruction. The Empress is in disunion, okay? There's no making this shit up, but there's good karma coming in. Again, you guys, I'm feeling this so strongly from the expect powerful change, the win-win outcome for divine masculine. And again, I was influenced, okay, divinely influenced to tell you guys that I feel like this is time for divine masculine to step up here. It's time to switch the scales, okay? Scales are tipping, and now it's up to the twin flames, divine masculine, to counteract that altar, okay? So let's start clarifying here. All right, let's take a look at the Magician in reverse, okay? Hey, Roots of Wellness. Hey, Amy. Hey, my love. How are you? Yeah, and that's where you have to be, Amy. You really do, because again, your stagnation can create, look, everything happens for a reason, okay? So I don't want to say that anything you have done has been wrong. But again, if it's stopping you and depressing you to hold on, then you have to walk away. Now, if you're one of those feminines, I know a lot of feminines have popped in here. If you're one of those feminines to not get depressed and to not be sad and to not waste away days or get depressed, sleep all the time, if you're not one of those, then these messages don't apply to you, okay? My messages are in particular for people who are struggling, all right, who are creating depression and anxiety within their own thought process, okay? Interesting enough, clarifying the Magician in reverse, right, is the Ace of Swords, okay? This is mental clarity, though. This is clarification. So I do feel like Divine Feminine understands this, okay? It's not like they don't get it. They understand that things aren't manifesting. They completely understand this. Matter of fact, they understand this so well that I feel like they create illusions because they thought about it so well. Does that make sense? It's literally been in Divine Feminine's head over and over again. Again, you guys are mirroring each other in different ways, but you're mirroring each other, okay? Divine Masculines watching this, definitely check out the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine energy. See how it relates to you as a masculine energy and how you feel about your divine energy, your divine feminine, okay? Same thing for you divine feminines. Definitely look at another perspective again of how your emotions are coming through into row, through divine, through that higher perspective, okay? So again, there's this mirroring image of literally my feminines beating themselves up in their thought process, okay? These divine feminines, again, are having illusions within manifestation because they have been so clear for so long, okay? Literally, divine feminines have been in their head about this topic, about this twin flame journey since day one, okay? Because remember, for divine feminines are counteracting you. Divine masculine, you've been in your ego for a long time and you're starting to balance out those emotions with the logical sense. My divine feminines are learning how to bring logic into emotions, okay? Totally two different situations, but a reversal in the mirroring effect, right? I feel like divine feminine honestly would love to take a leap of faith, okay? Would love to manifest, okay? But again, they feel a lack of manifestation on your part. So I feel like divine feminine is just not taking the initiative in any way, shape, or form. They're clear here, all right? This is where I said this is kind of just confirming to me. Yeah, look, 6 of Wands, because they feel like they're going to lose, okay? They feel like they've lost over and over again. Divine masculine, there was never peace restored. So ultimately, they're not even going to try here. And do you blame them? I mean, I gotta stick up for my divine feminines in that one balanced way. Princess of Cups on the upright here. So Princess of Cups was in the reversal. Interesting. Divine Feminine's coming through on the bottom of this deck here as the Princess of Cups in the upright. Whew, let's see here. I feel like honestly, Divine Feminine is still just, it's like, because they're not logically thinking about these emotions, they are still immature with love. They haven't fully learned how to grasp the balancing act with emotions. So again, with the Princess of Cups, it's not that your divine feminine is not loving. It's not that your divine feminine isn't feeling for you. It's that divine feminine is having her own issues, and because again she's not bringing logic into her emotions, she's just immature with love, okay? So right now, new beginnings aren't happening for her. New passionate beginnings aren't happening for her because literally she's creating these illusions when it comes to what it is that she wants to manifest, what it is that she wants when it comes to abundance, okay? Feeling like peace is not going to be restored, feeling like she's not going to be victorious here. I feel like, honestly, divine feminine has thought about these things for so long that she is absolutely 100% understanding that it's either I manifest, and I take a leap of faith and go after my twin flame, or either I lose and faith isn't restored. Peace isn't restored. I feel feminine energy giving up, okay? Either they're going to give up and they're going to throw in the towel and they're going to contact divine masculine, or either they're just going to throw in the towel, okay? Again, it's that come save me. If not, I don't know what's going to happen energy, okay? Let's see what's going on with the 7 of Wands energy in the reverse. 8 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Very interesting. What did I say about you guys marrying each other, right? So here you are, divine masculine, with the powerful change. The powerful change is what you walked away, what you abandoned. Divine feminine's coming through as the 8 of Cups in the upright. The one who wants to abandon now. Fast, too. There's this fast action to walking away to a new journey as well, with or without you here. The 8 of Swords is short force, right? This is literally divine feminine being tired of literally being so much in her head that she wants to end this shit. She's done. She's there's lots of burdens here. I'm gonna be straight up. Lots of burdens. Lots of thoughts about these burdens. Lots of fears when it comes to love. Lots of fears when it comes to taking action. But yet there's still action being taken, right? Because we go from a 7 to an 8 in the upright here. This is why they won't take action. Divine feminine won't take action because she was abandoned, okay? Or because she abandoned things. Again, I feel like this is a 50-50 thing here. I feel like, honestly, divine feminine, it's like because she was so far in her head here that she almost had a huge part to do, because again, being naive here, right? She had a big part to do with this abandonment. Sorry, you guys. These kids. There's a lot of fears here, and it's interesting. It's this back and forth, just like the divine masculine your energy was in the reading. Luck boy, take him upstairs, please. Watch out for the glass table, baby. Thank you. Again, I'm feeling the same energy of this tug and this back and forth. I can't believe none of divine feminine's cards have come out sideways, not knowing what to do back and forth. But I feel like that's because right now divine feminine has really thought about this for so long that right now it's just kind of like that mind of maniac. So it's all about them just finally taking that step and saying, okay, I'm going to walk away from this past energy. They're still connected to this past energy with you, divine masculine. And so that past energy, you know, it was always a hit and miss with you. Whether this was their part to do with it or your part doesn't really matter. I'm not doing a blaming game here. It's just this energy of, I feel like they were the fool one too many times, right? What's that saying? George Bush, fool me once, shame on you. Well, it's not George Bush. I just remember hearing him say it in that one song. What is it? Is it Shooters by forget what song it is. It's where George Bush is phrasing, it's some rap song. I can't even think of what it is right now. I want to say it's Tory Lane's Shooters, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But George Bush is talking, you know, and he's quoting that old saying from Texas, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, you know, shame on you. Or fool me once, shame on me, fool me again, or fool me twice, something about you'll never fool me again, right? But I feel like divine feminine here was the fool one too many times. So ultimately, again, she has a lot to do with this fact that you know what I'm saying? The abandonment is on both of your parts here. What is this world card here in reverse, Spirit? Sorry, this energy is different. I've never picked up on it from this point of view before. This is very, very interesting, all right? The world card here in reverse, Spirit. What is this destruction, the world caving in? Karma. I feel like honestly, yeah, the destruction, right? The destruction. So all this pain that divine feminine's actually going through, good karma's coming in here. Good karma's coming in for her. And I feel like good karma's coming in for the way she feels for you and the way you feel for her. This is very, very interesting because it's like divine feminine knows that you are her everything, and that even though there was destruction here, this destruction doesn't matter. Yes, I feel like she's giving up in some ways, but in this total opposite other way, it's like good karma comes in and reminds her of the destruction so that she's not totally lost. Interesting, because in the divine feminine to the, I'm sorry, the divine masculine to the divine feminine, the energy I was picking up on was a very, you know, I felt like they were picking up on, divine feminines were picking up on the divine masculine energy, okay? And what I mean by that is like an empath. They were taking the emotions. But again, the mirroring effect is never an actual replica of the emotion. So I was assuming that possibly, you know, divine masculine's energy was really, really emotional. But no, it's the fact that your energy, divine masculine, is changing. It is taking action. It is causing divine masculine to be super emotional right now. It's like bringing back all those old memories of your connection. And so they're going through depression because of it. And so it's really, really weird to see this perspective because I've actually never done a divine feminine to divine masculine reading. Okay. So there will be progression and expansion in my divine feminine to divine masculine readings. Okay. Again, I feel like divine feminine literally is really thinking about the past tense a lot here without realizing that it's good karma. Seriously. It's like she's reliving the past so much. Yeah, look, she's in the Queen of Wands in reverse. Interesting, divine masculine, because your advice in the beginning from spirit, you see your divine masculine as the Queen of Wands in the upright. And divine masculine feels like the Queen of Wands in reverse. She feels like she's not attractive. She feels like she is not enough. Her self-worth and her self-value are kind of low, okay? Because of this destruction in the past. Yes, partly because of the lack of connection, but it's because she fully doesn't understand the twin flame journey as well. I feel like, honestly, a lot of you divine masculines recently found out about the twin flame journey, and it's like now it's like a competition. You got to outdo her, which is kind of shady and still in your ego, okay? But I still love you. But I'm just fucking with you, not all of you guys. But you get what I'm saying here. Ultimately, you view her as this Queen of Wands, this awesome creative new beginning, and here she is feeling like she's never going to have that with you, feeling like this destruction is all she's going to have with you. But the good karma's here. Good luck. The wheel of fortune is about to turn. I feel like, honestly, you guys had a lot of bad karma because, again, the twin flame connection is about what happens in that separation. I got to be careful with my time here. I'm already an hour in. We still have a few questions to go over. Sorry, you guys. I'm getting really off the track here. Let's see what's going on with this lovers in reverse. This lovers in reverse. So she does feel like the world's crashing down on top of her because, one, you know, this connection is not together, right? You guys don't have a connection. But more importantly, because, yeah, there's illusions. Most definitely. She's not clear, right? There's a lot of conflict that she wants to get over, of course. Yeah, King of Wands, right? There's the couple, but in her mind, she knows that you are her King of Wands, right? You are her divine masculine. It's just that her confidence in herself right now, she was defeated, okay? She was defeated here when it came to creation. Her creation, her passion has been defeated because she wasn't clear about this Knight of Wands energy. She wasn't clear if this was an intimate connection. Again, Seven of Cups, there was a lot of illusions. You guys literally mirror each other because in the divine feminine reading, the divine masculine had the Seven of Cups as well, but it was in the reverse, right? On the opposing end. Divine feminine has the Seven of Cups too, right? This is her not fully understanding what are in the cups as well. Now, she hasn't taken the cups yet, though, okay? but she's still in this energy of not fully understanding what is in those cups. Okay, so let me compare this for you guys to divine masculines. Okay, so in her mindset right now, she knows you're one of these 7 cups. Okay, she may have other 6 cups, but these other 6 cups, maybe there are other options. Maybe there's not other options. Maybe it's work, maybe it's friends, maybe it's trying to find healthy choices for herself. Ultimately, though, there's a lot of illusions within what this abundance is, because she doesn't fully know. It's the unknown. Okay, it's the abyss, the not knowing, the white, right, or the black. It's just the abyss. So it's not that she doesn't have passion for you. It's not that she's not clear on how she feels for you, because it's actually totally opposite. She completely knows how she feels for you. There's just illusions, illusions in what the actual situation is. How to actually think about the situation and manifest the situation for what it is, okay? She thinks about it in an emotional mind state instead of balancing out the logic and emotions. It's like thinking and emotions are the same to her. It's like a blended pleasure, okay? Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. Great strength. She's going through this. This is that good karma. Interesting enough, she's going through all this pain to find these cups, this abundance. But she's got to be able to see through the illusions to fully be able to attain the strength. She's getting the strength, right? You guys share this. You guys both share this as a twin flame. Okay, that is what the twin flame journey is all about. It's about establishing strength. It's about the problems, the issues, the challenges, the trials, the tribulations, the destruction, the sadness, the grief, the loss, the deceit, the cheating, everything, right? It's all of it on the negative end. It's going through that to fully understand what it is you're willing to fight for. It's the pain that creates this connection, okay? Because you know when you guys are together, it's different. When you're together, you're balanced. You make her weak to you as well. This is why this established strength is important on both of your ends, okay? So this separation has her really, really in her feelings when it comes to, you know, what you really are. I feel like because there's no communication, she doesn't fully understand how you feel for her. She doesn't fully understand that you're working behind the scenes to take action, to fix yourself, to fix the things that you know did not benefit you. It's like you want to change things to benefit you. And if it benefits her, it benefits her, right? Do you get what I'm saying? This is more of a taking action for self-health on your behalf. So her energy is coming through as not fully understanding you. You're confident, therefore she's not. Does that make sense? Anything else for the Lovers in reverse spirit? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, not manifesting. The reason she feels this separation, the reason she really focuses on this separation is because it wasn't manifested, okay? So again, this is going to have a big part to do with her lack of self-confidence, because she can't manifest what it is that she feels. She can't manifest this connection because of, again, the problems and fears of past. She's still really focused on past here, not future. Not saying that she's not thinking about the future. She's not thinking about plans in the future, but it's like there's more emphasis on focusing on past tense than there is on future. So that's why there's no manifestation right now. But look, the power to manifest is coming through, okay? Not only is the power to manifest coming through, but to take action is coming through. Look, the 9 of Swords is coming through, okay? An ending to the Sun in reverse, this unhappiness, straight up. An ending to the illusions and now seeing them for what they are. I mean, straight up, you know? I feel like good karma's on both of your sides. This good karma came through in, again, the divine masculine to divine feminine read, you guys. Your energy towards the divine feminine. So let's take a look at what's going on with this lack of communication. I mean, clearly she feels like you're not going to communicate, or you guys are never going to communicate, okay? It's interesting because divine masculine energy is actually more sure than divine feminine. Divine feminine is very unsure. Divine feminine's very unclear. The thing that divine feminine is sure about is past tense. Divine feminine's not sure of her future. Spirit, why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse? What is this no communication? Why is this no communication here? Why is the Eight of Wands here in the reverse, Spirit? Two of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Yeah, she doesn't feel like there's ever going to be communication when it comes to balancing things out, right? She doesn't feel like there's going to be any communication when it comes to harmony. She doesn't feel like, it's like she doesn't know how to communicate that you are her balance. She doesn't know how to communicate that you are her harmony. It's like she's afraid to, because if she does, and you haven't changed your energy, or the energy hasn't changed, because again, she's focused on that past energy, not this future energy, not a new energy. She's still focused on the Six of Cups energy, the learning lesson, right? The karmic type of cycle, right? The bad karma, the separation. She's focused on past actions, past results, past problems, past, again, issues. This is why there's no communication from her end anyways, and also too because she's waiting on you. You know? This is where I said divine masculine, I think it's your time to step up, especially if you've never stepped up before. If you were the one to walk away and not express your emotions to divine feminine, I feel like with this kind of energy, again, I already feel like you already know what to do. I feel like I don't even have to tell you. Four of Cups energy, this is one of the weirdest reads I've ever had. Don't get me wrong, I've had plenty of readings with my male clientele, and they can be just like the females, okay? They can be very much in their emotions as well and really not know how to get over someone. But it's interesting because divine masculine, divine feminine is waiting on you. I mean, straight up. And I feel like for a lot of the divine masculines that are watching this, you used to be in this Four of Cups energy. So you know exactly what it is that she's going through, just not in the same exact way, right? Your blended pleasure had to do with a mix between emotions and love, right? Not fully noted, okay, how can I say this? Not fully noticing, or sorry, dang it. Not fully knowing the difference between intimacy and emotions, kind of blending the two together here, okay? This energy is my feminines blending their emotions and logic together. But I also feel like they're also blending past and future as well. Like they're not allowing the future to really give it a shot because they're so focused again on past energy, right? Yeah, for sure. The Empress is gaining strength so that she can have the power and the creativity again, so that she can be back in the Queen of Wands energy, straight up. There's codependency right now. There's definitely some. I'm feeling abandonment issues, but that's only because I've been with my feminine, so I understand a lot of my feminine energy. But they're not feeling love right now. Look. Let me go through this with you. At least a few here. I don't know if you guys can see these cards. They're not masculines, but let's check this out, okay? All right. So we have the Four of Cups, right? I feel like, honestly, yes, they definitely need to speak up. This energy here, though, again, this is getting over this blended pleasure. I feel like just as much as masculine energy is growing here, feminine's energy is growing too. I just feel like because they have more emotions, it's a little bit harder for them, okay? They're getting over this blended pleasure, though, which is telling me that they're starting to realize that they have to think about love, not just feel it, okay? But again, there's still this emphasis on not having this communication and not being able to communicate how they feel just as much as they haven't heard how you feel. Interesting, it's like you guys are both in the same stance, but like I said, with this energy here, it's because of the pain and holding on to past. So I feel like this energy is just holding on to a past energy, period, okay? Not moving forward, staying in the past. What is this Tower moment, Spirit, and current energy? Something flipped. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, not manifesting things. Yeah, so I feel like, honestly, every time this connection's not manifest and justice isn't served, I do feel like justice will be served. I feel like this good karma and this justice coming through regardless, divine masculines, divine feminine is going to be able to communicate with you when you take action as well. I feel like regardless, one of you guys is going to lead here and take the initiative, and I don't feel like it's feminine energy. I'm going to be honest with you, masculines, okay? It's just not what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling like divine feminine knows that destruction is going to happen again and that justice is going to be served, and the justice that's going to be served is going to be not manifesting. It's like divine feminine wants communication, even though it's in reverse here and they don't feel like they're getting it. Divine feminine knows this love is here and feels this twin flame energy and knows who you are. They love you. There's no denying their love for you, divine masculine. And I'm pretty sure if you just check out a few of the readings on YouTube, you can see real quick in the comments how divine feminines feel, okay? Again, it's this feeling of divine feminines feel like their justice will always be this lack of manifestation. They don't feel like things are going to change. Divine feminines feel stuck in this past energy of things. Again, the only balance they see is destruction and things not being manifested. Why is the Empress here in reverse? Ten of Cups in reverse. Because they're not happy when it comes to love. But see, I've already had this talk with divine feminines over and over again about self-value, because I could feel this coming. I could feel this energy of, again, not being in creative mode as a divine feminine because of a lack of love, a lack of not manifestation, right? A lack of not manifesting things. But it's like this Empress here is in disunion when it comes to the Ten of Cups because she doesn't have you. This is actually really sad because I do, you know, now that I'm looking at it from this perspective, you know, again, I've never had this perspective. I've never looked at it from the divine masculine's point of view or from the divine feminine's point of view, because I've always understood the divine feminine's point of view. But the Queen of Pentacles is coming through. There's manifestation. I feel like, honestly, this is exactly what's happening here. This good karma is this had to take place so that divine feminine, so that the Empress, who has been in disunion, who has felt like nothing has ever been completed when it comes to love and this connection between you and her, this justice that always felt like a lack of manifestation, it's like she knows now, because look, she's coming through as the Queen of Pentacles. So she was the Queen of Wands in your view, but now she's coming through as the Queen of Wands here. This is taking action when it comes to not having happiness. This is taking action when it comes to the Empress in reverse. It's very, very interesting. Let's see what this good karma is. All right, Spirit, what is this good karma? Princess of Wands, immature intimacy, okay? All right, that's a good sign. Knight of Cups, okay? So I feel like, honestly, what's going on here is in past tense energy in this connection, okay? Whatever's happened in past tense here. And look, with yesterday's reading, today's earlier reading, and now this reading, it's starting to really make sense here, okay? It was just an immature connection before. That's it. And now you guys are actually going to come into union, and this good karma is going to put you in an immature loving energy, but it's also going to, it's going to put divine masculine in a loving energy, but it's going to put divine feminine in a creative energy. It's very interesting because I feel like, honestly, for the longest time, this separation between you two has really created a lot of issues. One was a lack of creativity with divine feminine, right? Which would lead to a lack of self-confidence, a lack of, feeling good, depression and all that shit. And then even divine masculine, who is now going to be coming through in a good way as far as love goes. It's like both of you guys here. Both of you guys are now going to be able to actually start this next connection, right? Because we're ending with this good luck and the Princess of Wands and the Knight of Cups, right? This is an immature couple, different zodiac signs, right? This is fire and water and fire. This is that perfect balance, because when the Wands is too fiery, there's water to be poured on it, right? Or, when some of that water needs to be dried up, right? With the flame, it's there. It's a good balance. It's just that it's like, instead of you guys, one being right and the other one being wrong, you're both going to be on the same playing field, right? Even though it's a little immature when it comes to actually loving in a balanced way, it's still there, right? So this good karma coming in is this relationship with you two. Let's take a look at the dream state. This was really confusing with my feminine energy here, because, man, masculines are really easy to read for. To pick up on divine masculine energy all day, every day, super easy. But man, now I see what the masculines have to deal with. I ain't gonna lie. It's really frustrating. I love you, divine feminines that are watching, but yeah, that was definitely very, very hard to kind of understand. Maybe it made more sense to you. But divine masculines, if that didn't make sense to you, that was kind of hard for me too as a reader, okay? I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what's going on, all right? Let me give a few cleanses of the decks here, all right? We're gonna be looking at the dream state, all right? The dream state's really interesting because the dream state is a mix of negative and positive, right? It's a mix of past experiences, past fears, past, again, burdens that are being brought forth to current energy, but it's also mixed with the dream state and the download state, right? So the dream state is a fun state because you get to tap into the negatives and positives of a person, right? You get to look at their fears, but also their dreams, their hopes, and their wishes. So that's what the dream state is all about, all right? All right. Cleanse the decks, and then we will get started with the dream state, okay? All right. Again, we're just going to be focusing on the dream state of the divine feminine, okay? So we're going to be looking at the nightmares of divine feminine, dreams of divine feminine, just anything that's going on in the dream state, okay? So if you guys are telepathically or in dreams communicating, we will be able to notice, because I will go back and compare my divine masculine to divine feminine reading to this one. So I'll do my research and see what I find out. But yeah, I want to see how you guys are compared, right, when it comes to the dream state. Because so far, you guys are totally opposite, even though you guys are mirroring each other. Very interesting, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. All right, y'all ready? All right, so like I said, we're going to be focusing on the dream state, okay? Yep. They do think about how you've left them a lot in their dream state, okay? So I feel like when they do dream of you, there's a lot of abandonment in their dreams. Yep, the decision not made. There's a lot of fear of competition, okay? Straight up. So what that means is that it might not necessarily look like that in a dream. It's not going to be like there's men fighting or there's women fighting, okay? But look, there is happiness here, okay? So I do feel like they are back and forth, all right, between nightmares and dreams when it comes to you. Yeah, definitely. And I feel like in their dreams, they're always wanting to take action, okay? even though they may not, a lot of that want or need for action is going to have a lot to do with their dream state, okay? So let's find out what's going on here. All right, dream state, ready? Let's see how my divine feminines are in their dream state. Spirit, show me the dream state of my divine feminines, please. Page of Cups, wanting to communicate love. So I feel like, honestly, divine feminines are definitely communicating with you in dream state, okay? Divine feminines can definitely be having dreams of just having that connection or wanting and yearning for that connection or that communication in dream state, okay? Again, there's a lot of need for communication when it comes to love. Yep, being naive, working hard. We're going to clarify and find out what most of these energies are, but it's very different. Divine feminines definitely think way different than divine masculines. Crossing state is the working hard, though, okay? Man, there's the Empress in the reverse. Yeah, they do think about this separation, right? And there's, look, Chariot's now in reverse, not taking action. So I feel like they do have nightmares about you not taking action. I feel like they do have nightmare. Wow, now the Emperor and the Empress are both here in reverse. Yeah, clearly there's a lot of dream state of not having this connection. There's a lot of nightmares, but also a lot of dreams about this connection. Wow, yeah, look, they feel like they've missed that ship, or you're never going to take that journey in their dream state, straight up. And remember, the dream state has a lot to do with future visions, because yes, even though we bring some of the past into the dream state, ultimately there's still a lot of future and downloads, right? Three of Cups energy. I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of people in their dreams that they're not really sure who these people are, but it's like they know them. Okay, so it's like familiar energy, but they don't know who they are. Does that make sense? So fucking weird. I don't know why. I apologize if it's just off, but I feel like they're having dreams about celebrations. So, and this came through also too in divine DM to DF. Maybe at the same place somewhere. I don't know. It's like running into them. Okay. With other people around, right? Celebration, weddings, baby showers, that kind of dream state. Like, even though it may not actually physically be a baby shower, it's like the energy of being at a baby shower and you being there and them being there, right? It's that kind of energy with this card. Let's get a few more. Spirit, anything else when it comes to the dream state? Yeah, I feel like, honestly, in a lot of their dreams, they're very adventurous, straight up very adventurous. Where are we at on time? Yeah. Very adventurous, definitely. And we also have the Ace of Swords, not clear, not sure, uncertain. Woo, divine feminines, talk about all over the place. Wow, the Four of Wands in reverse, not celebrating. So it goes from celebration, not celebration. There's a lot of back and forth here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, yeah. Not mirroring each other, okay? Not mirroring each other in the dream state. So I may have been a little bit wrong there. I do feel like you guys do communicate sometimes in your dream state, but for the most part here, you guys dream totally different, okay? I do feel like with this Page of Cups, there is communication in their dream state sometimes when it comes to love, and I feel like they feel like in their dream state they're communicating with you. There's this wanting to maybe possibly, it's like there's a lot more dreams that are a lot more adventurous here, okay? There's a lot more dreams of them doing things that they wouldn't normally do in the real world. An example, this isn't saying this is how they're dreaming, but I use examples to just kind of give you an example, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they may be running down the street and the next thing they know, they're flying, right? There's a lot of doing things outside of the norm. But there's also work involved in these things. So again, that's why I said it'd be like running down the street and the next thing you're knowing you're running. So maybe running from a tornado. It's the same kind of energy, but this is more of not fears. This is more of, again, it's like fast shit, running, you know what I'm saying? Chasing after something, but it also involves work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said chasing, running. I feel like they're constantly running after you in their dreams, or they're running after the dream state to see if they can catch you. It's kind of how I feel here. The Emperor and the Empress are both in reverse. I feel like this separation weighs heavy on them in their dream state, divine masculine, seriously. They think about you not taking action never ever taking place between you two. They don't feel like I feel like a lot of the nightmares here are a lack of creation, a blockage with creativity because of their fears. There's a lot of conflict here. There's a lot of defeat in their dream state. Again, I feel like they're having a lot of dreams here involving water. I don't feel like these dreams they remember, though. These dreams they're never going to remember, and if they do, it's really rare. But these water dreams, when you dream of water, right? It's ships coming and ships going. It's missed opportunities. So I feel like there are going to be definitely dreaming of water state if they can remember. This is why I always tell you guys to keep that notebook down next to your bed, a scrapbook with a pen, under your bed, under your pillow, whatever. And when you wake up from those terrifying dreams early in the morning or in the middle of the night, jot that shit down because you will forget it. But yeah, there's something to do here with, again, missed opportunities. So they may be dreaming of boats. They may be dreaming of rivers, lakes, oceans, maybe even like pirates. You know what I'm saying? Sunsets over the water, anything that has to do with water. Okay. And when they dream like this, it's because they're yearning for you in their dream state. They're yearning for that connection. Again, they're waiting or they're missing opportunities in their dream state. Again, I do feel like they do, when they do dream of you, it's more of like an entertainment type of scenery. So maybe a club, maybe a bar, maybe a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It's like a busy people celebration. There's a lot of action, though, even in this uncertainty in their dream state. So I feel like, honestly, the creation is them gaining the adventure to, again, run after you or take action, even though they don't feel like they're taking action, or even just to face these challenges, to face these issues that are happening, like, again, these missed opportunities in these nightmares. Does that make sense? In those missed opportunities in their nightmares, it's creating this Page of Wands, this adventurous, creative energy, right? This is that divine creation coming down. The Ace of Swords is here even in the dream state. So I do feel like a lot of the ideas that Divine Feminine is dealing with is coming from this dream state. So the fears, the problems, the challenges, but also at the same time, the things that are stopping them from growing and actually gaining mental clarity. Okay, so it's like the mental clarity is coming down in the dream state because of these fears, because of the missed opportunities. They're creating missed opportunities even in the downloads. Does that make sense? So in their dream state, there's a lot of uncertainty in all of their dreams. So this is telling me that there's probably a lot of short dreams. And there's never an ending to any of these. It's uncertainty, right? It's that blank abyss. Four of Wands in reverse. I feel like there is a lot of nightmares, okay? And I'm talking some fucked up nightmares. I don't feel a whole huge presence of God in these nightmares. Does that make sense? So I feel like it could be like they're waking up right before they get murdered, or maybe someone close to them is getting murdered in dreams. Maybe they murder someone or someone they love, or animals are being murdered. There's some demonic dreams here. Okay, when I see this card in reverse in the dream state, that's telling me there's definitely... Is that front door open, Stephen? Guess not. I'm hearing shit. Yeah, this is demonic. This is, again, because of missed opportunities, creating blockages, creating a lack of clarity. But the thing is even in this demonic state, there's still a lot of action being taken in this dream state. Does that make sense? There's still a lot of creativity in the dream state. That's what's important here, okay? A lot of creativity in the dream state. I'm not going to clarify any of this, okay? You can't really clarify the dream state. Ultimately, you can only leave it to the human imagination here, okay? Because you as an individual can't even remember your dream state, and if you do, it's very rare. So this is an energy of just what to expect in the dream state. I do feel like Divine Feminine feels like she communicates with you in the dream state, but I don't feel like it's really happening here, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of bad luck and a lot of destruction and unhappiness in the dream state. They really focus, again, a lot on this, you walking away from them and being unclear, not having justice, the destruction. Yeah. A lot of nightmares for the Divine Feminine. The ones she can remember anyways. And then I feel like when she does have this communication with you, it's rare. Again, because I see the Emperor and the Empress and the not taking action here strong, okay? So a lot of this dream is like this, masculine, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at a few more things, and we should be done probably in about 30 minutes, okay, you guys? We're going to look at what's going on the 3D, how they feel about you, and then, of course, what's blocking them really quickly, okay? And then we will get messages from Divine. We may go a few minutes over 3 hours, okay? That's crazy. I'll go back over y'all's comments too and really read all of them. Hey, Queen AC. Hey, Angel. Hey, Kareen. Hey, Amy. Hey, Roots of Wellness. I think I said hi to all of you guys. I don't see anybody commenting from Facebook, you guys, but not all the time except for Steffi. But I will tell you, I don't see all of y'all's comments over on Facebook, over here on YouTube, okay, you guys? So my live count is higher than y'all's because I see all of my platforms together, okay, you guys? So I can't really tell how many is on YouTube, how many is on Facebook, or so forth, okay? But yes, I will go back over your comments, all right? Let me cleanse the deck just a few times here, one more time. All right, let's take a look here and see what's going on when it comes to, again, the 3D, what the feminine energy is going through in the 3D. Obviously, there's not a whole lot of action being taken. And again, no, this is that missed opportunities, right? Feeling like there's missed opportunities here, or feeling like ships aren't going to come or ships aren't going, okay? It's a very stagnant energy, okay? It's a very dragging the feet energy here. Bad karma, okay? That's what the dragging of the feet and the stagnation is. That's why that good karma is coming in, because I feel like, honestly, this is that ending to the bad karma, okay? Yep, look, there's still those ships, right? Ships not coming or going, all right? Not feeling victorious, not feeling like things are going to win, okay? So still a bit, very big energy on defeat. There is definitely a lot of energy of Divine Feminine having you freshly on their mind at night as well as in the morning, okay? I don't feel like they stay up all night. I just feel like you are on their mind a lot. Still, again, with these missed opportunities, okay? This is the actual 3D, okay? The 3D of things, all right? So this is feminine energy, not divine feminine, okay? The Hermit, isolation. Really focused on outer perspective right now, okay? And again, with these missed opportunities. Interesting. Look what we got coming through, Leo energy. Ah, love my Leos, right? So this is that strength, okay? And now the Hermit is in the upright, okay? So I do feel like, honestly, Divine Feminine did battle here in the 3D world, that outer perspective, just as much as Divine Masculine has, okay? Divine Masculine. And I say divine mask because some of the time, the divine masculines tend to mask their emotions. Okay, it is what it is. Not saying that divine feminines can't do so either, but here we are with the strength and the trusting your answers, trusting the answers within, trusting the divine process. So I do feel like divine feminines are emerging. They are waking up. They're just moving a little bit slower. Ironically, it's like the roles have reversed, and now my little feminine energies are kind of like in that little bit the slow turtle, right? The slow turtle energy. They're just kind of moving along at their own little pace. Okay. I just feel like it's taking a little bit more work because ultimately this strength that's coming through is a beautiful strength. It's established strength. It's literally that fierce, right? That fierce energy. Okay. And this isn't something that's given. This is something that's earned. It's just like patience. Okay. So again, I feel like they're slowly gaining the strength to really trust themselves here, okay? They're starting to gain the strength to really value themselves, okay? Yep, I feel like they want to take action when it comes to their logic, right? They want to think about things more. Yep, and they trust themselves. They trust the answers within here. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's take a look here. All right, Spirit, show me the 3D state, please, of my feminine energy, please. 3D state of my feminine energy. Divine feminines want reconciliation. Divine feminines want to address this conflict, this separation, right? They know there's a lot of challenges right now. Yeah, look, they know that, their wishes aren't being fulfilled right now. They know that they don't have, again, in this 3D tangible, the actuality is they don't have this 9 of cups or this 10 of cups. Yep. They need to make a decision on the things they're not clear about. Okay. And so this is currently what they're going through right now. They currently know that if you don't reconciliate, or if reconciliation doesn't happen, they know that they're going to have to deal with these challenges, period. Okay. Dealing with the challenges of reconciliation, or vice versa, not having reconciliation. Okay. Yep, Queen of Cups, definitely. Let's get one more, Spirit. Actually, two more, Spirit. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Okay, girls, you really need to calm down. You're driving me insane over here. Yeah, of course. Let's get one more card, Spirit. There we go. Yeah, 5 of Cups, of course. Same pretty, common energy here with my divine feminines. Okay, there's a lot of, again, emphasis on you turning your back on them, you walking away from them, or at least feeling like you walked away from them. Okay, feeling like you walked away wearing masks, feeling like you didn't express your emotions to them. Okay, and I'm not here to judge anyone. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Okay, all in all, though, they've been really hurt by not having this communication with you, not being clear with you, not protecting themselves here, okay? Yeah, 9 of Swords. Honestly, right now in current state, divine feminine, and I'm not even going to say divine feminine because this is feminine energy in 3D, but feminine really has an issue and wants to complete this shit. There's a lot of things that weigh heavy on their mind. There's a lot of things that weigh heavy on their heart. This has literally drained the shit out of them, and they are ready to end this. And with this 9 of Wands energy, they're completing this, okay? So they're getting to this mind state of, I need to be clear. I need to end this shit because I can't feel like this anymore, period, okay? The grounding energy, ending this shit, okay? So this is where they're at. They want to end this shit, okay? So let's dive into this shit. They want to end this want and need for reconciliation. They either want this reconciliation or they want to end this shit, because either way, the thought of this reconciliation is driving them insane, okay? The thought of having you is driving them insane. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just that they can't wait to have this reconciliation. They can't wait to have you, divine masculine. They can't wait to have this balance. They can't wait to have the duality between the yin and yang, right? The good and bad, the black and white. It's like they want to put an ending to the way they see things. They want to put an ending to the way they see things and the way they think about things. It's like divine masculine knows that she's been defeated, but more importantly, she's thrown her sword down here. Divine masculine, you're thinking about this, but you don't need that sword, because again, primal instinct, you can destroy with your bare hands. Yes, tools are nice, but you have no reason to protect yourself because you've never been in your emotions like this. You've always been in your ego. Divine feminine's been in her ego, in her emotions. So it's like she has a sword next to her. She just hasn't realized how to pick it up and defend herself quite yet. So she's just still really thinking about you a lot, about what you're thinking about. She's seeing this too. So this isn't only in her thoughts, this is how she's seeing it. Interesting enough though, divine's here, like, it's like, I don't know if you guys can see this because I need to adjust my lighting, it's way too bright. Sophia, vente. Aquí, look, come here. Do not hit the camera, but just adjust the lighting. The first, no, you don't touch it, Sophia. Let Sophia. She's used to it. No, turn the, no, stop. Turn it back this way. No, the light. I am so sorry, you guys. I am so sorry. Turn the camera back. Keep turning the light. Keep turning the light. Keep turning the light. Okay, sorry, you guys. Stop. Too much. Back this way. Stop. Too much. Stop. A little bit more that way. Just a little bit more, you guys. A little bit more. Right there. Oh, too much. That's okay. Just leave it alone. Just like, just turn it back the other way a little bit more. You guys, hold on. I so apologize. I told you. Okay, right there. Just leave it alone. That's good. Okay. Also too, okay, do not hit my camera. Do not hit my light. Are you serious? Fix it. No, this isn't funny, you guys. I'm live. Okay. No, the other way. Oh my God, you guys. That way a little bit more. Okay, cameraman. Okay, stop. Right there. No, go back that way a little bit more. It keeps going back. A little more. Ah! Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now look. The knob, the first knob, just lightly turn it that way a little bit. Not off, just lower the light down. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's better. Thank you. You got to see my deodorant, my coffee. I was hoping that you didn't see anything illegal, like a bong or anything, so I think we're good. Okay, anyways. All right, you guys. That is, yeah, my kids. I love my kids, though, okay? Okay, so my point was with this card is, I don't know if you can see this hand down here. This is that divine hand, right? So ultimately, this divine hand is literally giving her swords, like giving both of them swords. I don't know if you can see her. She's right here, sitting here, crying over the edge. Her sword is literally laying right here on the card. I'm going to get a better camera so you guys can see all this, okay? Because I know the lighting sucks really bad. And then he's over here in this hallway. He's thinking about her too, and he's kind of sad too, and her tears are just kind of overflowing. His tears are overflowing into her tears. So again, this is the way he thinks is heavily on divine feminine's mind. So divine feminine sitting here sad, crying over what is divine masculine thinking about. And ultimately it's like this mirroring image, both of you guys being sad and divine sitting here saying, look, here's the swords, defend yourself, or fight for what's rightfully yours. Like, hello, I'm right here. Just put your faith in me and stop taking things on your own. Like, stop trying to do everything on your own. I gave you this power. You know, you're taking it from yourself. It's kind of that energy here. So divine feminine, again, is not realizing that divine is helping her because she's focused on, again, that perception. Sorry, you guys. My kids literally. I was just, that's one for the books, okay? Again, divine feminine is really feeling strongly like there needs to be an ending to this thought process, right? An ending to this depression. It's like there needs to be an ending to the challenges and to the problems. And with the Nine of Pentacles, with the Nine of Cups in reverse on the bottom, they want to put an ending to this unhappiness when it comes to love. They want the Nine of Cups. They want wish fulfillment, but they want to put an ending to not having this wish fulfillment. In other words, they want to fill that void with you, divine masculine, okay? They want you to make a decision. They want to make a decision here. Okay? They want a decision to be made, period. I feel like this decision, this is in the middle of the read too, okay? So these two cards are the most important here, the Judgment in the upright and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is the middle energy. This is the most important energy in this spread right now. And we have an extra card that I wasn't supposed to take, but I did. But that's okay. There was never a decision made, or at least divine feminine feels like a decision was never made, okay? So divine masculine, if you did make the decision and for some reason divine feminine feels like you didn't, this decision still needs to be made whether you realize if you were clear or not. I feel like regardless, it was not clear enough for divine feminine, clearly. I feel like honestly too, divine feminine feels like you never made this decision and you never communicated it with her, okay? I also feel like, though, divine feminine cannot make a decision to stay connected to you or to walk away because even she's unclear, okay? But she is coming up as the Queen of Cups. So now she's come through as the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and now the Queen of Cups, right? The only way divine feminine can get the Queen of Cups is when she loves herself. So the fact that this is coming through in this 3D state is beautiful, because this means that even though she's not clear or the decision that was made was not clear to her, she still learns how to open up that third eye. She learns how to trust her intuition. She learns how to really feel for you, okay? Feel for herself, feel for the connection between you two. Divine feminine loves the shit out of you, divine masculine, okay? There's a lot of love here. They feel like they can give you complete happiness. They can fill your cups. They're just not clear if they should take action. They're not clear if they should make a decision to not take action. I feel a big energy here of making a decision to not communicate, making a decision to not be clear, making a decision to not, again, communicate. Not that they don't want it. This is just how they're feeling in their energy, okay? So meaning this is a back and forth energy. From one moment they feel like you're not going to communicate with them to the next moment them feeling like they can't communicate with you because they're not even clear and can't communicate with themselves, okay? But ultimately, this decision that they're not clear about, or this decision that you need to make that you're not being clear about, that they feel heavily on, regardless, creates the Queen of Cups, okay? This makes them realize that they have this love to give, that they've always had this love. They've always give this love. You know they love you. You feel this energy, okay? Seven of Swords energy, though, is coming through here. Seven of Swords energy is telling me they still really focus on walking away. Okay? It doesn't matter who walked away from here, who here. Here. Doesn't matter who walked away from who here. This is abandonment. Okay, this is the same thing that's been coming through in all of these readings. This feeling of abandonment, this feeling of being left out in the cold is why action is not being taken, okay? So divine feminine is not going to take action. Divine feminine is not in a current state to take action because divine feminine, or feminine, right, because this is 3D, is really focused on things that have been making her feel left out in the cold. Things that make her feel abandoned. These things, yes, she's not sure, right? These things she's not clear about, but these things is why she is the Queen of Cups, okay? This is why she has this power of love. This power of love was given to many. This power of love was given to you, divine masculine. However, there's been a lot of being abandoned, being walked away from, to where she doesn't know how to communicate. She doesn't know how to fight, okay? She fought and communicated for so long, energetically, maybe even physically, like actually speaking and showing. But I feel like it never did anything. And I feel like, honestly, her emotions right now are, well, I'm just going to give up because this is just too hard. And I feel like, honestly, this giving up energy is why you're wanting to take action. That's why this powerful change is happening. That's why the answers you're seeking, divine masculine, are coming, because you guys are alternating energy. You're balancing out. I do want to clarify a few things, and then we will get into how they feel about you, okay, and what's actually blocking them. Where are we at? Yeah, we're almost done here, you guys, okay? They're cute. My little man is 9. They're 9. They'll be 10 in March. They just turned 9. March 23rd. They got good birthdays. Sophia is Aries. Well, and so is Gabriella. They're both Aries. But I believe they are Aries, and their moon is, I want to say, Gemini. It's been a while since I've done their birth chart, but they're special girls, okay? They're very special girls. They don't have fear. Okay, they don't have fear like I do. They have no fear in them. Put it this way, one of my twin girls jumped off the roof because the door, she got locked out, so she literally jumped off the second story. Yeah, well, off the first story, because there was like a little drop down from the second story to the first story, and we just had a covered patio. She literally jumped out of the second story window onto the little porch and then jumped down. She's crazy. She was only 5 at the time. She wasn't crying or anything. She was like, "Oh, I'm good." What do you mean? You just jumped off of a roof at 5? What are you talking about? Her sister locked her out of the room. And of course, I had no idea, right? Gabby was still on the outside of the door and upstairs, like, ha, 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 ha. Had no idea her sister jumped out of the window, and, it is what it is. I do want to clarify a few things. Obviously, I want to know what's going on with this reconciliation and why they want to put an ending to this reconciliation. I want to know what's going on here. I also want to know, what is this decision, okay? All right, Spirit, why is this reconciliation? What is this Temperance here for? Show me why the Temperance card is here. 2 of Swords in reverse. Because they feel like they're never going to have, 9 of Cups crossing them. They feel like they're never going to have peace restored here, and they feel like, honestly, they don't know if you're their wish fulfillment or not. They don't know if they are your wish fulfillment or not. It can work both ways here, okay? So I feel like, honestly, they don't know if they're going to get this reconciliation or not, straight up. And so this is why they want to put an ending to it, because it's weighing heavy on them, right? It's weighing heavy on them because they feel like without you, there's no peace. Without you, there's no happiness. Without you, there is no wish fulfillment. Anything else? 3 of Wands. They feel like there's no established strength because they feel like they did all this for nothing, right? Yep, 9 of Swords. Most definitely, they're going to put an ending to this, okay? They're going to put an ending to this reconciliation, whether you choose not to or whether they choose not to or not. They're going to put an ending to this, okay? So let's see what's going on with this decision. What is this decision being made here? The decision is made to kick you to the curb. I hate to say it, divine masculine, because they know that you are their addiction, okay? And we just stated this in the divine, the twin flame journey reading, okay, that I just did this morning. They know that they need to make a decision because you are their weakness, okay? What's my weakness? Chilling. Mind my business. Okay, sorry. This is making a decision to kick codependency, okay? And so I do feel like, honestly, because of that reading from earlier today, divine masculines, they do feel like you are their addiction and they have to kick this codependency. They have to make the decision to kick these addictions, okay? Spirit, anything else when it comes to this decision? We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy, as well as the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they know that you are the Knight of Wands in their mind, right? You are very fast to come in very passionately, right? You come in with this flame, but just as quick as you come in, you go out, okay? So this flame burns bright and then it dims and goes away. They are very open-minded to this. They have been very open-minded to this. They were very open-minded in the sense of they do want traditions, right, with you. They want to share traditions with you. They want to share long-term with you. They want to marry you. They want to have that teacher-student experience. They want to learn from you. They want to teach you. but at the same time, they know they need to make a decision because where they're at waiting for you is becoming codependency, okay? Spirit, anything else when it comes to this decision? Yeah, they want to make a decision when it comes to the manifestation of this connection too. I feel like honestly, without them making, yeah, look, good karma coming through again. I feel like honestly, the decision's going to be made, okay? Whether this is you, divine masculine, that finally takes action or not, I feel like something's going to happen here. And I feel like if they make this decision, divine masculine, the decision they make is going to be for themselves because they've made the decision for you for so long that ultimately they're gaining the strength here and good karma is coming into their play. They're going to manifest for them. What are they going to manifest? They're going to manifest a decision to kick this codependency, which is you, okay? So again, this is where I feel a lot of my divine feminines are really coming into that divine power, right? That understanding what their intuition is here, understanding that they need to be clear and make this decision because they're not clear without making this decision, okay? Yeah, the Knight of Swords, they're taking action when it comes to the way they think. They're taking action because you didn't take action. I feel like, honestly, that's what this is, divine masculine. I feel like maybe some of you guys have been really like afraid to express your emotions because you're afraid to be weak, which I've been seeing in a lot of these readings, right? Princess of Swords energy. I feel like, honestly, there's still an immature way though that this feminine energy is thinking, right? They're still like, yes, they want to take actions, but then they're still immature with the way they take actions here, okay? Because remember, there were still illusions here. They still don't know what to do. They're still not clear, okay? They still haven't made the decision just quite yet, even though the decision's coming through. The decision is in current energy, so they haven't decided, okay? They are going to take action. They do want to decide, yeah, on the things that have been unfulfilled. They want a decision made here, okay? Either you come with it and you decide here to be clear and express your emotions that maybe you've been hiding from this divine feminine, from this feminine energy, or they're going to make the decision to kick this codependency and manifest for themselves. Now, it's just what I'm seeing, right? Definitely what I'm seeing. I do feel like there's still some immaturity with the way they're thinking, but they're trusting their intuition. So ultimately, it's weird. It's this energy of, yes, I feel like masculine, you guys are more advanced when it comes to taking action, but will you take action? Okay, because I don't know where your energy was at when all this shit went down the first time, okay? I wasn't doing these readings during the time when it first happened. So for those of you guys who have been dealing with this twin flame journey, you know this has been an ongoing situation for a while, whether this be a year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Ultimately, it's still the same situation. You still have feelings for the same person. You've had feelings and you guys connect and separate. So just understand that this is something that I haven't been able to fully focus on from the beginning to the end. So I don't know, masculine, if your energy was here 10 years ago. I don't know if your energy, I don't feel like your energy was, okay? I really don't. I feel like, honestly, there's a lot of action being taken here instead of just the thought of it, okay? But again, we're going to have to look at this outcome with divine feminine. It's weird because I feel like divine feminine is literally depending on you, divine masculine here, okay? To take the decision, to make the decision so that she's no longer uncertain. She's no longer unclear. Who is this Five of Cups, though? Because, I mean, honestly, is this Five of Cups her finally walking away from you and you being sad? I feel like this is her just really thinking about, yeah, the King of Cups. This is you walking away in reverse. Like, she really thinks about how you walked away from her here. She's really sad over you walking away, you not making a decision and helping her be clear. She loves you here. Again, there's this strong emphasis on her releasing these burdens because she's not clear if you're going to come back. She's not clear if you're going to come walking back in that door. She's not clear if you're her Nine of Cups. We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse here and the Nine of Cups crossing her. I don't think there's any doubt to if you're her wish fulfillment. This doubt is if she's your wish fulfillment. If you are her twin flame. Yeah. She wants to release these burdens because it's hard on her. Yeah, let's take a look at what's going on how she actually feels. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, the universe. Again, the world crashing down on her head. The weight of the world on her shoulders. Straight up. This is a lot of fucking burdens. This is worse than the Ten of Wands. This is the whole world, not just 10 wands. This is a lot. It's a lot of energy. And that's weird. The Death card was popping out. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know where it went, but I saw it coming out. That was awesome. I don't know why I hit it like that. That was fucking dope. I was just holding it, and it was like, I don't know where the Death card's at. I'm actually going to find it now because I'm interested. I feel like that's divine speaking. So, okay, where was that? I saw that card. I know you guys saw it. What the heck? That is interesting. Hold on. I saw this. Hold on, you guys. I have to see where that Death card was at because, like I said, that was interesting. I saw it this way in the upright, so hold on. What the heck? Like, I'm not making up shit. You guys saw that, right? What the heck? Okay, I'm a little freaked out right now. How am I missing this Death card right now? Where is this Death card? Well, I'm going slow because I saw that Death card. Hold on. That is weird. What the hell? Oh my god, that's like freaky. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's weird. Okay, so the Death card was like this. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I was looking at the wrong way of the deck. Okay. So I was showing you the universe card like this, and this Death card was like this. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says Death right here. When I picked up the deck, it looked like that, and then I went like that to push it back down, okay? I think it's important to understand for my feminines who are cross-watching and for my divine masculines who are checking in on your divine feminine, understand that this weight of the world, I don't want you to live with this, damn, I'm hurting her that bad, because this weight of the world on her shoulders creates this transformation, okay? Straight up. Important to understand, all right? So again, let's go ahead and take a look into really quickly because we're almost hitting 3 hours. Like I said, we're almost done, you guys. We're going to just see how they feel, what are the blockages here, and of course, maybe possibly the outcome. I don't look at future energy with this connection, with this energy, because again, it's not about future energy. It's about current energy, where they're at, how they're feeling, and of course, possibly the outcome, okay? Because again, energy is so fluid. Energy can change so quickly from 1 second to the next, okay? So let's clear these decks a few times. All right, so we're almost done here. I know my eyes are probably getting all like puffy and stuff, you guys. My energy was shot in the twin flame journey reading, okay? So, yeah. Interesting. I'm already seeing the Two of Cups and the Lovers, okay? Lovers in reverse, the separation, but I'm also seeing the Two of Cups in the upright. Twin flame connection when I see both these cards, okay? Clearly. Six of Wands, being victorious when it comes to the separation. So my divine feminines do want to be victorious, okay? And they're superior, right? They do not want to have these challenges anymore. They want to be victorious, okay? Straight up. They don't want to lose anymore here, okay? They do not want to lose, that is for sure. All right, Spirit, we're going to tap into how do my divine feminines feel about my divine masculines. How does the divine feminine feel about the divine masculine? A lot of, again, staying up. Maybe not necessarily staying up late at night, but you're freshly on their mind a lot, okay? They think about you a lot, and there's a lot of anxiety when they talk about you, okay? When it comes to this non-reconciliation, there's a lot of sleepless nights about them not getting back with you, okay? True, I do agree. But remember too, in this twin flame journey, Corinne, you can't be mad or bitter at the process, because just as much as divine masculine may need to step up right now, not everybody's situation is the same. So, and not everybody's process is the same time either. But at the same time, you have to understand and even acknowledge the failures. You have to be able to, in a twin flame connection, for the twin flame connection to be fully right, you have to understand that, yes, divine masculine does need to step up. It's only fair, right? Divine feminine has stepped up for so long. But in the same way, when divine feminine was strong and divine masculine was weak when it came to emotions, now it's time for divine feminine to step up logically, okay, and to think smarter. Just as much as it's time for divine feminine. This isn't about you or him. Yes, I do agree that divine feminine fills this energy for divine masculine to step up. And messages from spirit to divine masculine are that divine masculine is embracing this change. Divine masculine is ready to take action. So it's understanding that you guys are a couple. You guys complement each other. Regardless of where you're at, your partner is going to counteract you, okay? So in this moment where divine masculine may be taking action, you also have to think smarter as a divine feminine with your emotions, okay? You can't put all the blame and all the responsibility on masculine, okay? Just like in the immature state, you didn't love yourself either, so you can't fully allow and blame masculine for hurting you completely, because you allowed masculine to hurt you completely. But again, it's not that you were wrong for it, because you had to learn it. Just as much as masculine has to learn how to, again, balance out their emotions and bring a little bit more emotions into the situation, because before they didn't express any emotions with you, and if they did express emotions to you, it was very easily taken back. So both of you guys now need to work on this, not just one or the other. Remember, this has to be 50-50, okay? Especially if you want to progress and not just go to, again, an altering scale, right? You want to make sure that you guys are trying to balance out as much as possible, which means, okay, there's this old school country song that I grew up on. I start walking your way, you start walking mine, right? We meet in the middle. Think that will charge a fire, right? I don't even know who sings that song, and I don't know if you guys ever heard it. If I can find it, I'll add it to the love playlist. But you guys have to meet. And Corrine, if you're still in that mindset where you're putting full responsibility on divine masculine, you have to understand divine masculine is not going to take full responsibility. You have to both equally match, okay? So in the same way that divine masculine needs to step up and be more emotional and take action emotionally, okay, you have to step up and take action logically. You have to think this shit out when it comes to your emotions, okay? So this is both of you guys. Back to divine masculines, though, because I know some of my divine masculines are going to be watching this reading. I do have a few of my masculines, okay? Either way, divine feminine is really focused on the fact that you've walked away. So there's still some bitterness here, okay? There's still some, you left some of your emotions, but you're not going to give me all of your emotions. You leave me heartbroken and you don't share with me here. So there's a lot of this shit. There's a lot of this emotion coming through. Again, Corrine, your prime example of still feeling like, hey, this person needs to step up now because I stepped up for a long time. But you have to release 50 of that away, right? You have to say, okay, yeah, she's right. You're right. We can't go back to where we were at. I don't want to be in this situation again. So I have to learn how to protect myself so that if divine masculine's not serious, because remember, just like I was telling divine masculine, I don't know where your energy was at, DM, years ago or months ago when this first happened, right? When this was created, when this pain and this heartache was created, when this walking away was created. So again, I don't know. All I know is where the energy's at now. And I will tell you, divine masculine's energy and advice is to take action. So it's really important that you as well, divine feminines, take action when it comes to your accountability and what you can do to protect yourself, but also bring and match that same energy and make sure that this person, when they come to you, your divine masculine matches that same energy, okay? Because again, if not, you're going to have this walking away and you're going to have this heartache, okay? All right. let's take a look at how divine feminine actually feels for you, my divine masculines, all right? All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see. Okay, I don't think these were supposed to come out. I think I didn't get a chance to really shuffle them because that was the exact same. Let me do a few more shuffles here. That was the same cards, okay? Illusions, lots of illusions here. Not only illusions, but we have the Two of Cups, right, in this disunion. This is important because feminine energy, okay, the way they feel for you is they feel like, honestly, there's a lot of illusions within this union. They don't feel like you have been 100% honest, divine masculine, okay? So therefore, they don't fully understand what is real and what is not real in this connection because they've never really had a connection. Again, here we are, a completion to these burdens, but I feel like, honestly, the reason there was a completion to these burdens was because of the separation, okay? Yeah, Hanged Man in reverse. Again, look, I feel like the reason there was a disunion from day one, though, even with feminine energy, because she didn't trust her intuition. She didn't protect herself, okay? I feel like, and I've told you guys this, divine feminines, I feel like there was spirit nudging you to trust your intuition and you never did. And so this person was allowed to create this separation and this disunion. And this disunion really affected you because you didn't trust your intuition, okay? So this is playing a part and this energy is coming through in the masculine reading, okay? All right, a few more times. Yep, look, here's that Emperor. Yep, disunion. Very strong here, okay? There's no denying that the feminine energy does not, you know what I'm saying? They know you're their counterpart and you're in separation, and they know that there's a separation here with this twin flame journey, okay? All right. How do my divine feminines feel about divine masculine? What I say, releasing those burdens, there they are, okay? This is how they feel. They feel like they need you to release the burdens, or they need these burdens to be released. There needs to be a completion to these heavy burdens. They feel happy. When they think about you, my divine feminines, they know you are their growth. You are their expansion. You are their happiness. You are their joy. You are their sun, their warmth, right? You guide them, okay? You are their leader. More importantly, though, it's like you are their leader when they need to follow, but they are your leader when you need to follow, and therefore that is the growth, right? That's the Hierophant, the teacher and the student. See if the Hierophant comes out. Yeah, look. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, though. She doesn't know how to manifest this, okay? She doesn't fully know her capabilities of manifestation here. She's got the power. She just doesn't know how to do it. You guys mirror each other in that same way, all right? Honestly. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. She feels like you don't manifest either, okay? She also feels like you're not going to take action. You're not going to manifest this. Where are we at in time? Wow. Wow, what did I say? I can't believe that Hierophant didn't come through. There's that Hierophant in reverse. The decision not being made. I'm going to leave it with 6 cards on the table because we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is the manifestation. 6, victory, right? Being victorious. 6 is almost like the new beginning, so we're going to leave it with 6 here, okay? Let's clarify here and find out everything, all right? There's the Devil in reverse, kicking the codependency, non-reconciliation. Not taking action. Addictions. The Hierophant and the upright. The teacher and student. The addiction. this justice that's not happening, right? This injustice is the addiction. All right. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was trying to catch that before it happened. You saw that? It's getting late at night, you guys. All right. So let's take a look at what burdens need to be released here, right, with the feminine energy. What burdens need to be released with this feminine energy? Spirit, show me what I need to see, please. So back and forth with the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords. Very interesting. So I feel like, honestly, that sadness, that pain, that heartbreak needs to be released, okay? And the resting. I feel like there has been either too much resting or not enough resting. I feel like the rest isn't being taken when it needs to be taken. I feel like the rest is being taken when it doesn't need to be taken, okay? This is why it's that back and forth. And so, again, knowing when to rest, feminine energy is very important here if you are cross-watching clearly, okay? Because if you're not resting after conflict and you're just resting because you're sad, if you're resting after sadness, that's depression, okay? If you're resting after battling, that's different, right? After conflict, after challenges, resting is okay, but resting just because you're sad, that is going to create a lot of burdens. And so therefore, I feel like this is where a lot of illusions are coming from with feminine energy, okay? What is this happiness? What makes her so happy with my divine masculine? The Eight of Pentacles, being prudent. I feel like, honestly, that's that patience, right? This is that waiting. This is waiting for happiness because she knows she deserves it, and she knows her happiness. She knows that she deserves you, okay? Whether you realize you deserve her or not, she feels like she deserves you. Yeah, Five of Wands. Again, not resting after this strife, right? Or resting too much, okay? Clarified with the Sun, the happiness. There's no denying that, okay? She feels like, yeah, King of Swords. Look, you're her happiness, but she knows there's no action right now. There's no action whatsoever. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Nine of Wands, established strength. Lord of great strength, not just established strength, okay? This is you not manifesting things that you want has actually created the strength that you need to fully manifest in the right way, okay? Again, remember, there's a big emphasis on immature manifestation, and now the manifestation, when it takes place, because you've established that strength, will be amazing. It will be true manifestation, okay? Yeah, look, Ten of Cups. Seriously. This disunion with her, this feeling like she can't manifest with you, will end up creating her Ten of Cups, will end up creating the Nine of Wands. So what's going on here? Well, let's take this card. This is still for the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she's not taking action, though. At least she feels like she's not taking action, or when she doesn't take action, it's like she doesn't realize by her not taking action, by her not actually manifesting things, the established is created, right? The Ten of Cups will come. When she's not trying to work hard on the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups come. So why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Lord of Material Trouble. Interesting. So I feel like right now, honestly, Divine Feminine feels like you're not taking action because either you're not financially okay to, or either because there's just a lot of problems and challenges within your money, your pentacles, okay? She feels like there's not a lot of money, but she also feels like you're not changing, okay? You're not going to change, and you're not going to take action towards her here. Anything else for this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Devil, addiction. She feels like maybe you're spending your money on addiction, or maybe you have other addictions. She feels like, honestly, again, you're having trouble. Maybe you can't take care of her. I feel like there's a lot of not knowing and a lot of blendedness within all this emotion, because she doesn't know shit, because you guys aren't having communication straight up. Yeah, the blasted tower, the shit that's happened, okay? Again, she's living in past tense. Actions speak louder than words. Why is the Hierophant here in reverse? Knight of Cups is crossing, right? Honestly, she doesn't feel like you can lead because you haven't even shown emotions, right? She doesn't feel like she's ever going to have long term. She's trusting her intuition here, interesting enough. And because she's trusting her intuition, her intuition is telling her back and forth, is this my King of Cups or is he not my King of Cups? Is he the teacher or am I the teacher? Is he the student or am I the student? Like, I feel like there's no plans of celebration here. I feel like, honestly, she feels like if she trusts her intuition, that you are not going to be the King of Cups. You are going to stay in this immature kind of promiscuous energy. Again, she feels like there's not going to be any long-term commitment here. She feels like this when she trusts her intuition. Interesting. Anything else with the Hierophant here in reverse, Spirit, before we get into the blockages and the possible outcome? Spirit, show me what I need to see. Six of Swords. But look, she wants to be victorious. Interesting. Princess of Cups, but it's an immature way of thinking when it comes to love. Again, she's having a hard time fully understanding that she has to be logical and methodical when it comes to her emotions. She's still not understanding that. It's not that the love's not here. It's not that the power of manifestation's here. It's not that any of these things are impossible for her to achieve. She's just got some blinders on right now, right? Again, she's focused on loving others instead of loving herself. She's focused on loving you instead of loving herself. She feels like if she just loves you for long enough and she loves you strong enough that she'll earn success. She feels like there's not going to be any celebration. She feels like, honestly, when she did trust her intuition, it led her astray. And so now she's feeling like she won't have this accomplishment because, again, when she's trusted her intuition here, it led her astray. And because that hard work led her astray, she feels that if she just holds on long enough, it'll win. I don't know. That's a very weird energy. Why is the Judgment card here, Spirit? Why is the Judgment card here? The Lovers. The decision is made with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Holy shit. I'm going to finish. Holy shit. Okay. Hold on. The decision not made, because remember the Judgment card's here in reverse. You guys saw these two cards fly out really quick, okay? So the decision that's not being made involves the Lovers, okay? It involves the power of love. The decision's not being made when it comes to this connection, this twin flame connection. The decision's not being made when it comes to this power of love, okay? So this is that Lord of Success unfulfilled, because the power is here, the connection is here, but the decision is not being made, and she feels this. She feels unfulfilled, right? She feels like all this hard work she's putting in will never be fulfilled. She feels like the non-reconciliation will not take place, and somehow she feels like she is blinded, right? There are two conflicting energies, right? There are two swords butting and just automatically hitting. Like, there's no resolution, right? There's no peace being restored. Six of Pentacles, there's no equal give and take. This is how she feels. Interesting. Ay. I feel like, honestly, yeah. Man, wow, that's beautiful. It's actually really beautiful. There's still a disunion, though, and the Ten of Pentacles is here in reverse. But there's still good karma. I still feel like there's a lot of illusions, even with this current energy with feminine, okay? There's still, yes, they love you and they know they love you, but I feel like, honestly, because they've been so wrapped in you and you being their happiness, that there's been a lot of issues, decisions not being made, this power of love not being felt because of this abandonment. This is creating a lot of friction in their own head and their own emotions. That's powerful energy. That's a lot of energy. Let's do the damn thing, okay? All right, you guys. Divine masculines, let's look at what are the blockages here, okay? So I want to know what are the blockages, what's actually blocking this non-decision with you, okay? Or why is there not a decision being made here, Spirit? What's going on with this decision not being made? What are the blockages? Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So the reason the decision's not being made is because neither of you are really learning from the past. You're just trying to create either the same memories from the past instead of learning from them and changing and making new. Again, remember, this is what we were talking about in the beginning. I feel like Divine Feminine's really consumed on this past energy of you never making a decision with them. And because of that, it's hard for them to make these new memories, okay? Anything else when it comes to the blockages with my Divine Feminines? Yeah, the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, right? They're creating failure in this connection before it can even happen. Yes, you have to understand it's because what they've been through. So I am sticking up for Divine Feminine there, but ultimately Divine Feminine has to realize too that this is being narcissist within ourselves. This is being one-sided. This is saying, hey, look, you don't make a decision, this is never going to work. Well, yes and no. Yes, if this person never chooses to take action towards you, it's never going to work. But at the same time, if you don't take action towards yourself and learning from past and learning to apply it into the future, you're going to love bomb that situation just as well, right? Just as much as the decision's not being made. Spirit, what else do you have for this decision not being made? Anything else? Photograph, yeah. Of course. Soulmates. Heart with key, right? So this is that energy of understanding the decision doesn't need to be made. Okay, the blockage is expecting a decision. I know it sounds really fucked up. You're like, well, what do you mean? How the hell does that even make sense? Okay, well, look, it's the fact that you're expecting a decision. You're expecting certain things, right? Your expectations have created blockages here with this decision never being made. That's a lot of weight on somebody. You're expecting them to make the decision. But this heart with key is coming through. This soulmate is coming through. Again, that's that soul connection, the divine plan, right? This is a partnership, an agreement, a soul contract that is beyond your full understanding, okay? But the blockages is that you are still focused out, right? Looking at photos, missing them, nostalgia, they're missing you, okay? They want to make new memories with you, but I feel like holding on to this is the blockage, right? The missing you, the yearning for you, the nostalgia, the trying to make new memories. It's like they can't make these new memories because they're still focused on that past energy. Again, you not making a decision with them. And so they're somewhat love bombing this situation all on their own. And so there's a lot of reminiscing taking place, but there's not, again, reminiscing to make changes for the future. It's just saying, this person's never going to make a decision. This person's never going to reconciliate with me. They're wanting it. I'm not saying that they're not wanting it. It's just that ultimately, by them feeling this non-decision being made, this is really creating a lot of illusions. So what's the possible outcome? Self-indulgence, okay, shadow work. Possible outcome here, possible outcome, something flipped you guys. Seduction, okay, we definitely know there's a lot of intimacy between you two. Possible outcome, spirit, possible outcome between these two, please. Palm tree, stability, okay. And hammer, rebuilding things, persistent, working on it. Yeah, for sure, right? I do feel like Divine Feminine honestly has to really focus on self-worth. I feel like because of the letdown, the abandonment, there's been some serious issues with their ego. Again, they've been more in their emotions and their ego, so there hasn't been a whole lot of focus on their self. The focus has been, has been on you, Divine Masculine. Okay? So again, that's why they're having a really hard time here when it comes to focusing on self and that self-worth. But I do promise you that this energy will lead them here because look, the magician is grounding, right? This manifestation is taking place because of this separation with like any twin flame, okay? With like any twin flame, it is the separation that creates the expansion. So this separation is going to lead to self-indulgence with your Divine Feminine. This person your person, your divine feminine, is going to value their self. They are going to do the shadow work and learn to appreciate their self and the struggles they've been through. And then that animosity, that hatred, that resentment, and that regret will go away. The holding on to the past will slowly be wiped away, and they will focus on future energy, or the possibilities of future energy. We have seduction here, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. I do feel like they do have other options. I do feel like a majority of my divine feminines aren't paying attention to the other options because, again, they're focused on you and reminiscing on the past. But I feel like if they valued their self and they did a little bit of shadow work, this seduction would come in and there would be other influence, okay? So divine masculine, I feel like you do have somewhat, for a majority of you guys, you do have a majority of you guys have an advantage if you can, make your decision and take your action in time before they gain full self-appreciation to where they literally close that door and they make the decision for you to shut you out forever. I mean, there's still window here. There's still time frame. Regardless, though, I think what's important to understand here is that divine feminine is learning to be stable for herself because of the lack of instability, okay, in this connection. There's also a lot of growth here. Clearly, this is a twin flame connection. It's about permanence. It's about stability, consistency, right? It's about endurance. Those three words are really important in a twin flame connection: stability, consistency, and endurance. Okay. The hammer. Divine feminine's really working hard on maintaining this energy, working hard on themselves so that they aren't weak, working hard on themselves when it comes to what they need to do to be a more complete person within so that they can be a more complete person without, okay? There's a lot of focus on really rebuilding themselves here because of the interrogation they put themselves through, okay? Because of the repetitive thoughts they kept playing in their head. This persistence, though, this working on it, right? The working on the thoughts, the working on the interrogation. Does this person make the decision or do they not, right? With you, divine masculine, ultimately leaves them rebuilding this situation, creating a stronger foundation for themselves, okay? So I do feel like once this cycle completes, they are going to be in such a great place to where you guys are going to match each other on such a positive energy. You really are. So we are done here, you guys. My energy literally has just been sucked out of me. This divine masculine reading was a little bit different. Okay, I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit different for me tapping into divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy is very, very hard to narrow down, okay? My feminine energy is definitely very, very complex, okay? So I know that's probably going to be a little confusing for a lot of my divine masculines, all right? If you do have any questions, let me know in the comments, okay? And I will try to clarify. If not, in the comments, I will try to clarify certain things by the next DF to DM reading. I do want to pull a few words of advice from, just overall wrapping up messages from archangels, from our guardian angels, from, of course, Father, ancestors, spirits, all of it, okay? Spirit, let's do some wrapping up messages here for my divine masculines, okay? Divine masculines, what do you have messages for divine masculines? Show me what I need to see, please. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. I do feel like Spirit's telling you it's time for you to express your feelings, okay? To express what it is you want in life and what it is that you want to create. Again, I feel like a lot of my divine masculines have held back their emotions for so long, but you've also been wanting to take action because things haven't worked out for you in so long in a correct way that it's like this urgency to really express yourself, okay? Spirit, anything else for my divine masculines? Anything else for divine masculines here? Ooh, what did I say? The awakening, right? Oh, I need to fix my lighting, you guys. The awakening is taking place. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, okay? Council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Look, this is a twin flame connection. What do you expect, right? Play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious, right? I feel like divine masculines have had such a hard time just expressing emotions and being free. And again, they've been so in their ego and being so serious. Who is that? Okay. I'm almost done, girls. I know you guys have been really patient. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. They've been so good. They really have. I've had about 6 hours of work on the going live period. Okay, so you can see it in my face. I'm drained. These readings take a lot out of me because it's energy, but more importantly, feminine energy is so much harder than masculine energy. I love you guys. I really do. But man, this is why I can't be a lesbian. I love you guys, but I don't know if I could deal with all this. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. Divine masculine, though, look, the awakening's taking place. Divine feminine, you guys watching, the energy's taking place with divine masculine, okay? A lot of energetic upgrades, DM, okay? It's a new way of thinking, the change. Look, it's happening, right? It's happening on both ends here, right? It's just that I feel like masculines, you've been so serious. You've been working so hard that Spirit's trying to tell you, okay, look, you're going to get what you're wanting, right? You're going to get what you've been working hard for, right? The answers are coming, right? The new start's happening. This win-win. Look, divine feminine loves you, okay? This person has waited for you for so long that even if they've made the decision to work on themselves and move forward, if you came in this energy, I'm telling you right now, they can't deny you. And if they fix their energy, there's no way you guys would separate. Do you get what I'm saying? If you guys both energetically grow and transform, man, I feel this energy happening. Like I feel it. Does that make sense? Like I feel this happening. And I feel like because you guys are taking such action here, I just feel like Spirit's telling you, hey, express yourself, dude. Express yourself. Don't be so serious. Really awaken to the idea that you can create. And there are plans that are outside of your understanding. Okay. Yes. Those questions that you have, divine masculine, of, is this real? Is this journey serious? Like, am I really feeling this way? Why am I feeling this way? It's real. Okay. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you here. Okay. This is all about your energetic upgrades. It's all about that divine orchestration. This is about you celebrating your achievements. This is serious achievements. And I think all divine feminines watching will be super excited to see this kind of energy coming from you, because there has been so much of you being caught up on karmic and third party situations and being caught up in a third party, whether this is work, people, places, things, doesn't matter. You've been working on everything but them. Okay. So my divine feminines, I know, are super excited about this energy. Okay. So let's see what happens, you guys. We will check back into this energy next week. Beginning of next week instead of the weekend, because I am taking the weekend off. I'm going to go see my parents in Freeport, okay? But I'll be giving you guys videos all week. Tomorrow we're going to be tapping into the shadows. We're going to be doing some shadow readings tomorrow, and then on Tuesday we'll tap back into some love readings, okay? So with that being said, that's all I have for you guys. I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be, masculines. I hope you guys found this reading useful. Divine feminines checking in on this reading. Hopefully you learned something about yourself. If not, you learned something about where your divine masculine is at, okay? I love you guys, okay? I will say a prayer for all of you guys tonight. I do love every single one of you, and your growth is very important to me as a person, okay? Growth to me is important as a person, so therefore I want to share this growth with you. And I think with that being said, I'm going to leave that with you saying a prayer for your divine partner, okay? So divine masculines out there, before you go to bed, say a prayer for divine feminines so that they can learn how to logically think about their emotions a little bit more. And for all of my divine feminines checking in, make sure you say a prayer for your divine masculine as you go to sleep tonight, for them to be able to express their emotions, okay? But of course, trust in divine. And so when you pray, make sure you give thanks for everything that you're going through, including the struggles and everything in life, because without these struggles, you wouldn't know where you need to be going. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to go over the comments just really quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. Again, hello, Kareen. I know, Steffi, I answered you about the personal, the questions. If you're still on, it's kind of hard for me to say right now. Amy, yes, I saw the comment about the strategy the hunter wore. It's very true. Masculines are more of that primal, instinctive hunter, right? They take action in that way. So emotions has been very hard for them to express. Kareen, I agree. DM needs to speak up. Even Spirit is suggesting that they speak up, okay? Angel laughing at me. Yes, I'm pretty sure that was about the women having a lot of thoughts and emotions. Okay. Let's see. Queen AC says, hello, everyone. Always have weird dreams, Angel. That's how I forgot to give you your, oh my gosh. I forgot. I have it all done for you. I just need to send it to you. Okay. Again, you guys, for those of you still on, if you are concerned about, if you're interested in your life path, I am doing life paths for $5. I will tell you what life path you're on with an explanation. Angel, I'll be sending you yours, okay? I probably won't get to you tonight. I'll probably just send it in the morning. I'm so exhausted. I'm literally going to get off here and go to bed. Yeah, see? Always at high school for some reason. Interesting, right? Interesting. Keep working, you guys. I see you in the comments always talking about really trying to make that change. Kareen, you too. I see you guys always trying. I don't know who all is on right here, but look, even Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you found something from this. You guys just keep trying. Keep expanding. Keep being open-minded. The second you start doubting, the second you start using can'ts and doubtful words, you're definitely going to create more burdens than you already have. So just try to stay as open-minded as you can, okay? It does take a lot. You can definitely see it in the reading from the beginning through the end. Especially you feminines. You guys pull all my energy out of me. I'm not going to lie. Masculines, they're easier to read. Masculines are way easier to read. For sure, Angel, I got you. You're very, very welcome, Kareen. You're very welcome, you guys. I'm also, someone, I forget who it was. I forget who it was that was asking. I think it was Bree earlier. She had asked about, hey, are you going to be doing any type of coaching? I do plan on doing coaching for you guys, okay, because I am really, really concerned about self-motivation. I do plan on doing coaching coming in the new year, okay? I'm going to do coaching when it comes to intuitive routes, okay? So if you want to learn tarot, if you want to learn how to read tarot, I'm going to be offering beginner classes, expert classes, advanced classes, that kind of thing. Same thing with even the coaching. The coaching, I am going to offer beginner and intermediate classes, and then of course advanced classes, but it's just going to be about self-motivational classes, like how to do things to, again, get your mind off negative thoughts and put it on positive thoughts and so forth, okay? So we're just going to learn a whole lot of self-worth, okay? It's hard, but I feel like as a person who had a lack of confidence for so long, and a lot of people thought I had a lot of confidence, and I didn't. I just kind of wore that mask just as much as these men can hide their emotions, okay? So that's kind of what those classes are going to pertain to. And of course, I have a lot of planning to do, so. Super busy, and I'm launching my line, you guys. I should launch my line. Definitely check out Awoke Cosmos on Instagram and Facebook, you guys. I haven't put any content or any of my images up yet. I've been working very hard behind the scenes. I've been trying my hardest to get all the products pushed. I am looking at launch date in between September 31st, maybe October, maybe Halloween. So have a little bit of patience, you guys, but I'm super excited about my launch. I've been working really hard. My products were going to be all naturally derived, all natural. Unfortunately, I do have to use a synthetic artificial preservative, you guys, because the humidity here in Texas and using a lot of coconut milk and stuff like that. Of course, there's going to be expiration dates, and with the humidity, with a lot of the powders that I'm working, I have to use preservatives. So I know I'm super excited to do Halloween. I'm really thinking about Halloween. Obviously, you can tell Halloween's like one of my favorite holidays. So I'm trying to do either September 31st or October 31st. I am super excited. Okay. I will be having milk baths. I will be having bath bombs, bath bomb powders. I'm going to be doing shampoos, lotions, bath bars, lotion bars. The lotion bars and stuff like that, anything that's going to be able to melt down, I will just do in the winter months. And of course, in the summer months, it'll be more of like the shimmer lotions and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing shampoos. I'm going to do face washes. I got all kinds of stuff, okay? I'm going to launch the bath line first, and then from bath, we'll go into face, body, and etc. Okay, and then we'll get into hair. I'm offering products for men too, okay? I've got beard balms, hair balms. I've been a busy little bee, let me tell you, okay? But I'm super excited. I put all of my time, my money, and my effort into my product line. And clearly awoke is because of the awakening, and two, Cosmos is actually because of cosmetology. I was a cosmetologist, I still am a cosmetologist, a licensed cosmetologist. So I'm excited to incorporate my intuitive kind of the ritual side, because I use rituals in all of my products. So from the oils that I actually create, yeah, everything, right? I use moon rocks. I'm telling you, I just go crazy when it comes to the oils I make, when it comes to the rituals behind my products, okay? And I will explain it all to you guys. So definitely make sure you guys follow me on Awoke Cosmos. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I did my links down below. But again, I haven't really posted anything on there, but if you guys start following me, as soon as I start posting, you guys will see it. You guys will be the first to see it. So I'm super excited, you guys, okay? Super, super excited. I also want to, after I launch my line, I bought 25 purple bubble mailers, okay? I do plan on making 25, I guess like you could say like testers, like trial testers that I want to send to influencers. So if you guys have a channel, if you guys have an Instagram, if you guys are into like trying products for free, just for, you know, a review, I am going to be doing that with 25 of my tester kits. Okay. So I will definitely contact you, Angel. I know you've been really adamant on here with me, and I do appreciate that. So I'll probably send you one. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do it yet, but definitely if you guys are interested in getting a trial kit, go ahead and email me and let me know so I can go ahead and fill up that list for you guys, okay? All right, with that being said, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. I will see you guys tomorrow between 1 and 3. And yeah, we're going to tap into the shadows of the twin flame connection, all right? We're going to really see the burdens, the blockages, the problems, the challenges, the struggles, and all of it, all right? All right, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.